Hey, Nitro.
Yes.
How long did you stick around after I threw you off the roof as Edgar?
He was around for a little bit afterwards. I kind of just walked around town.
Okay, because I'm like sitting here like figuring out like timelines of like, between that and later. Be like, yeah. He was definitely mad about it.
I'd say
Left
that'd definitely
town.
be the last time you saw him.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I haven't seen him around all morning. I bet he ran off to go sulk. Oh god, this does not have a collider.
Look at that, so waking up is getting peaceful travel.
Is Dan in here?
Early missing, huh?
Seems so. For
Can we
me,
see
it was
them
a
off?
late night. Of course.
Wait, you're sending him on an errand? Are they your errand boys and girls now? Maybe they could help do some shopping for the
Hopefully.
party.
Say again? Shopping for the party?
Well,
Oh,
yeah, you know!
soiree.
Getting everything ready!
Right.
This is not for that. More for Roderick's sake.
Fine. Care about your brother and all that stuff. I'll just play second fiddle as always. I'm fine. I've got plenty of help anyways.
I'm sure you do. Golden.
Last time I saw that weird bird mask guy, he was on the roof. I may or may not have pushed him off of it. I haven't seen him since then. He's probably sulking somewhere. I'm the lord of the roof now.
Yeah.
But yes, go see them off. Hopefully they'll come back.
Your territory, the rooftops.
Yes, now that I've usurped the throne. First the roofs, then all of Albrook will be my ground. Or something like that.
As the guardians of the...
Look, I look amazing up here. It's like I was meant for this.
You're right, you do look amazing up there.
Thank you. Store that memory for all eternity. You're gonna be alive a long time.
And I'll allow Lucina to enjoy it as well.
Yes.
I had to restart my headset right quick. Mic check.
Yep, we hear you.
Thank you.
Oh, I suppose I could at least see them off. Depends. If any of them are my guests, I will need to. I have to be careful with that voice. That voice actually is kind of rough. So, I should probably be careful of how much I do that. No gravelly voices for me tonight, aside from this one. But I'll be leaving soon. I really do need to know. I'm gonna just be a little bit quieter at Bolton Ash right now until there are friends around. Preserve my voice and all that shit. Not that anybody could hear me. As a note for stream chat, yes, camera is off intentionally for the sake of I am primarily NPCing today, and thus, if I'm moving around invisibly, I don't want my camera giving away where I am in the event that it, alerts people to potential engagements that they would otherwise not know about.
You are so lucky I'm out of town.
Yeah? I bet you went away and sulked after I owned you!
I would never cry.
Don't be off committing any crimes!
Only a crime if there's laws for it.
Valid point. I concede. There probably isn't. At least not in this jurisdiction. Hello?
Bolden asked.
Yes?
Hello, how you this day?
I'm doing fine.
Teachers are
How are you doing?
calling out cadets to get
Doing
debriefed.
quite
I
fine.
heard that there was
Outdoors.
some possibility of people going on travel.
That would be the case, yes. We will be doing a short expedition out.
If you're taking any of my party guests, make sure that they come back in time. I don't want to figure out new RSVPs.
I will do my best to ensure that none of your party
Good! Then we have no
killed or
problem.
injured. Mm-hmm.
I mean, the rest of you are also wanted back too, but especially them.
Mm-hmm, of course.
Yes. I wasn't bothering them. They talked to me first.
You would. I believe you.
Yes.
Well,
Oh yeah, by the way, ever since yesterday, he hasn't shown back up on the roof again. I'm the Lord of the Roof now. Not that stupid bird mask guy. It's my roof!
I see.
I'm the one who rules over the roofs now!
Alright.
And if you see him, let him know that fact! Cause he's hiding from me! Either one works!
Got it.
It is a roof of which I can roost upon! This roof,
I got it. So,
this roof, and especially this roof! Also the ground, which is technically a roof for the earth!
so you like roosting on roofs?
sound and logic.
I know. I am truly a philosopher of my time.
Maybe I should go get my special water. I might
Yeah, go
need
get
it.
this.
I mean,
You're gonna need it.
Cena made you a masterpiece.
Yes! You picked them well! Well, actually, she picked you, but, you know,
It's not weird like that. I was talking about the dragon water.
there's a little bit of column A, column B sort of thing, you know.
I'm sure.
Takes two to tango.
Yeah.
The store. Got the store. Sells it. I'm not going to lie.
I must be off, but
I wanted the.
Okay.
wish them well.
I'll probably be not too far behind. Otherwise, if I leave Lucille alone too long, she'll get all sad and mopey, and we don't want that, do we?
There's one here. I'll just
Yes,
have to wash
remind
myself.
those who are coming to this war not to die, otherwise they wouldn't be able to attend.
Yeah.
Wait, where's the dragon water outside?
Don't worry about it right now.
You three, you know who you are. Don't die. You're still expected to come to the party. That's all.
Damn well right, I won't die.
Good.
Wait, are you still going to the party to die?
Hey, enjoy.
We know the time.
Also, the rest of you don't die, but especially those three.
Thank you for caring so much about our well-being. Thank you.
Take the stage.
Of course.
I'll have to catch them up then, yes.
He's getting his lungs already.
Hold on, I need to see how this looks.
For a team that we are going out to what's the name of it again? Yes, Withermourne. We will have two main objectives in regards to this location. Our primary
Sorry,
objective
I was
will
helping them
actually
out.
be to gather information in the town to see what evidence we can find, considering it is a hot spot for the werewolf feralism in the local area. So we'll be gathering any information, and that'll be our primary concern of gathering information, but any information of threats and such in the area can also be gleaned. We will take that information in stride. Secondary objective, there is a contingent of Garm's pack that are apparently heading in this direction. We are attempting to intercept and dissuade them from going to Withermourne, hopefully through diplomacy, but force as necessary, as we will be defending ourselves if they do decide to attack. Is there any immediate questions in regards to these objectives?
What information are we targeting specifically?
Again, any information in regards to the outbreak of
I can't believe they're just talking about this in the open.
terrorism in the area. That apparently it was a semi-ground zero, or at least a hotspot for the area. So if we can gather evidence of what potentially caused it, or made it go faster, made it go out. Yes, spread. Thank you.
Wait, is Withermourne to the south?
No, it is to the northwest. The initial spread came from the south, went north. Withermourne was a event, I could say, either a ground zero or a major event that expedited the... Exactly.
Gotcha.
So again, we are lacking information, so we will attempt to gather information. This will also help gather for local information for any other objectives we might have in the area.
Understood.
Cortez.
Have we eliminated any possible transmissions so we don't have to overlap or check?
We have
Hello,
unfortunately
where is
not.
everybody?
We have not eliminated any
In the front of the
transmission
inn.
vectors as of current. We are looking into that, but testing is still ongoing. We know we do know that it is spread through bodily fluids, blood, sweat, saliva, the like. We do not know any additional vectors, but we are testing those as of current.
Alrighty, finally I got shit working. I'm on my way. Since I don't know what is going on, I'm just gonna stick with combat.
One possible
and just
vector we are looking
lurk.
into, but again,
Roger that.
Tests are ongoing.
The water supply, yeah, fleas potentially transmitting.
Regardless, any
Should
further
we bring
questions about...
masks?
If you have them available, it would be advised. We do not want to be asystematic carriers. This feralism does not affect any non-lichens, but we want to avoid spreading it to any locals in the area.
Understood.
Sir,
Yes, this certainly sounds
when it comes
dangerous.
to an encounter, or the possible encounter with Garm and his compatriots, what level of care should we take when dealing with them?
Again, we will attempt diplomacy with Garm's pack. Garm is currently in our custody, and this pack has broken off from... they are currently scattered. This seems to be a contingent that came together and is heading towards Withermourne, so we are attempting to dissuade them from going there. Hopefully we can do it diplomatically, but if they do decide to just attack, we will defend ourselves accordingly. Any further questions?
Just one.
Miss Hart first.
But what is our main point of attack? Not attack, but
Objective.
if we're going to dissuade them from going towards the manor, should we best do that? Are we trying to get ahead of them, around them, to try to push them away?
We will try to more than likely get ahead of them, but considering they have a bit of a head start heading in that direction, that will be a task, but we believe, considering we are moving with a slightly smaller force, should be doable. So we will try to quickly but safely move through the woods and wilderness towards Withermourne.
Understood.
Any further questions? Alright, seeing none. I believe breaking into slightly smaller teams in case splitting up or versatility is necessary. I have some proposals for a current balanced team composition. I would like students' input, however, if this should be modified, as you know your peers better than some of the professors do.
This is a mission relevant to the lichen plague.
Go to my right.
The plague affecting the lichens. This mission is very relevant to that.
Left, and then we'll modify from there. So to my right, if I could have Lux, Hannah, Dita, Vile, and Hoshi to my right. To my left, Stars, Mason, Augusta, Coretta, and Cortez.
Okay, so the party group and not party group, but technically Hoshi. That little
Currently,
familiar.
I have the team to my right as Team 1 and the team to my right
I care
as
about
Team
both
2.
these teams. Fuck.
Blazeheart would be leading primary on Team 1, whereas Nisha and Blair would be leading Team 2. Is there any suggestions in this configuration, or does this seem acceptable?
Is there a particular task that is going to be assigned to each team?
In the event
That
that they do separate into two squads, Koff and I will separate and
As of current, this is more...
we'll equal you guys out.
Okay.
Try to even up numbers.
Team 1 should be tasked with scouting and gathering information. Team 2 should back up Team 1 in the event that there is an issue. Team 1 seems to have capability
Like
of having
Warhammer
runners
3.
delegate that information back to us. So should an issue arise with Garm's party, we'll be able to advance forward and assist.
Not to mention,
If they do try diplomacy with the lichens, given that they're all feral, will this have any chance of succeeding?
Hell no.
combatants.
They have arrived there and have basically what little consciousness has vanished. This close to ground zero and to patient zero has just riddled their minds. There's no
Lux and Hoshi are both switch hitters.
Okay.
chance of...
It's been over a year, so
So any attempt that they try to do in that front, just outright ignore it. 'Cause
Essentially,
there's-
yeah.
Okay.
When in terms of Garm's pack, they've arrived there a good half day, and they've basically eaten all the rancid meat. They're near patient zero, and they've all been affected essentially.
All right.
What
so
little
this
was
seems
left.
acceptable, and we seem to have ideas and objectives. Does this seem right and all good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I
That's
have
not
another
to
question,
confuse
sir.
what it's into.
So,
Yes.
Where else then from?
Are each team to listen solely to the professors leading our team, or are we to assign secondary leaders?
I would like each of the teams to listen to the professors primarily. However, I do know that you are all quite independent, so I'd like you on the teams to elect a student second, more or less, to help lead the team in spread chain of command information.
Second in command, Mason, but you're probably the loudest out of us.
So you outrank us.
I mean, Dars is loud, but he's more of a guttural loud. I bet it off to someone else.
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Copy.
Lux wouldn't work because he'll be front and center. So she the same.
Quick speed run the mission before he gets back.
One of us do, but it works. Yes, that's true.
Do.
But you're gonna be in the thick of it, trying to make sure we don't get killed.
Backwards long jump to no clip into the final boss room.
If I may,
I'd rather you focus on that.
I'd make a suggestion of Hannah delegating for Team 1, considering Hannah has the most information on the target that we may be dealing with.
I'd agree, and I think you'd be better suited in this case.
My ATM's contact will be going.
Well, congratulations, Hannah.
Wolfpack tactics.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hannah will be the student lead for Team 1, and
I'll stick by you, man.
You were saying Blaze
and then Mason will be the second for Team 2. Again, try to refer to professors for initial commands, but again, you all are very independent, so I do trust you to utilize the independence as necessary.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Cortez?
To reiterate this, but as we've already initiated with combat with them before, watch your flanks. They will work as a pack. They will try to corner and push you into an inopportune position. Probably around ledges, corners. They will swipe, they will bite in order to push you back.
They like jumping off high ledges.
Does anyone
Let
have...
them jump, bait them into it.
Does anyone need a weapon that is silvered or otherwise magical that can affect them?
No, I already silver plated mine, so.
Just making sure. Not something I want to say, but for...
Can't wait for all this planning to go out the window mid-combat.
Best to be prepared.
I know,
Totally.
I know, right?
All right.
Especially the whole diplomacy route. That's gonna mess with them so.
Think immediately.
Double Spain's brew, just in case.
But it is the right thing to do.
My Xander hunters, you can actually... I'll help with this as well as the Jester. We can kind of hint at just the savagery of what Lycans we've experienced.
All right, yes,
and kind of drive home like we have not found any real sentient.
I was going to say, if there's any
Lycans.
sentient thought behind them.
There are no
They're
honorable warriors,
sure.
they're just beasts.
They're headed out.
Come on, cadets, let's go.
Beasts in the dark. Blood-starved beasts.
That I have is...
Go full Bloodborne with it.
That thing will dust an area.
Well, who's lost an arm to them?
I will try to lead them in the
I'm just gonna actually pause them at the end of the bridge here.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
And
say, yeah,
then-
we could walk. But...
The walking is kind of empty RP, so it's better just because we're already going to be planned to go for potentially 4 hours. No sense adding to it.
Oh, yeah, I meant more like just in the general direction.
The
but
crossroads, which direction am I going?
Boop.
For brevity's sake, the party ventures out on their mission to Withermourne, and what is left of it. They head left, back towards the Lycan camp, where Talia is located, and further deep into the forest. Several miles. It's a day's hike. You stop to camp once or twice, but eventually you reach night.
Yes, FaZe. This day
You may
is
all
the day
respawn.
after
We will be
last
map swapping.
episode. And the episode next Saturday episode will be the day after this one.
I'm just going to quickly say this.
Yeah.
What Coretta was about to say to you guys.
Bum, 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 bum.
If you see her
Just standing in the middle of a battle, stock still. She is not in trouble. That's a dummy.
Everybody going to go invisible.
Hi.
We're going to be map swapping here.
Probably should, just in case.
That's good
Again?
This is not
Fine.
Coretta.
I'm down. Let's do it.
This is
I'm
a
down.
dummy.
Look, you're looking really pale today. It's okay, I got you.
I'll shave you for
Oh shit, I really want to beat this up!
Glorious thing.
Don't
So
be a hero.
basically, me and Blaze, not Blaze, me and
Portal.
Portal in spawn, everyone respawn. Portal in spawn, everyone respawn.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what she said.
Do you want the
Alrighty.
hunters to go at run ahead and place themselves?
Yes, please, my hunters. Gregor, Will, and Jane. I'll be a little behind you guys. Yorm, I would like you to be a Lycan, just invisible. And I would like you to just sporadically use that Echo Howl every now and then.
Try to do it like from in front of where they are, because I don't know if it has culling for if you're not looking in the direction that the person's doing it.
There were several instances where people didn't hear it when we used it in the camp map, so yes, it does.
Yeah, so try to stay ahead of where they're
Oh.
going, so they're more likely to be looking all that direction.
Yep. Oh my god. Computer's exploding. It is also semi-directional, so if you're doing it in front of them, they'll hear it from that direction vaguely as well, which helps.
Oh god, it's mildly disorienting with the grass, because if you look up and down, it moves, but it's also swaying.
I did not notice that until just now.
You're welcome. Now that you've seen it, you can't unsee it.
Oh no.
I will note I am effectively booked as Werewolf, Howls, and Hunter.
Oh, it's the same hand.
Assuming that we are, I don't know if we're going to be in the... Hold on, I should probably ask. Are we going to be fighting anything when they show up, or are we just, like, kind of standing guard
No.
around,
We cut the fighting bit, but they would be...
Yeah, you'll act defensive. So weapons out, who goes there, what's your purpose, but no fighting for the start.
Okay, no, I was just making sure context-wise, like, if they had been fighting recently or anything like that.
werewolves.
Solomon Fool. Okay. Making sure I get the name right. Alright, I have to get a bit of a mature-sounding woman voice going. A bit different than the
Does
characters
the
I
werewolf need to
usually
be visible to make the
play.
howl, or can it be invisible?
It can be invisible.
It can be invisible. Yes. Just
I see, you're getting
preferably
into
in
your-
front of them. Not like literally right in front of them, but like same direction.
There's no way to pull the gun out without shooting it, so maybe I'll just keep it out.
Just pistol whip somebody, it would be hilarious. Does this have any gestures on it? I don't think so. Perfect.
So a few things while we wait, guys. Blazeheart, played by Fireseeker. When his sword glows purple, that means he has Wolf's Bane tonic on top of the sword, so that'll be a bit more effective against Lycans. As for Coretta, she utilizes light magic. React accordingly if you are a feral vampire. That'll sting evermore.
And reminder in case you missed me talking about it earlier, please check your settings in your graphical settings and make sure that the particle limiter is turned off, or it will mess with some of the effects of the people here. It is in the second menu of the graphics area at the very top.
I believe we are still missing Yorm. If you want to come get ready with us.
Who are we allegedly missing?
Yorm, who's playing Will. We're just missing him over here.
Okay.
Like I said, double booked.
Well, it is more important that you're over here, unfortunately, so they need to find someone else for the wolf howls.
I got you. I can relieve you.
Shane's having trouble loading, folks. We're gonna give her a minute or two.
It's literally just the toweriest of shields.
Oh, she might be good.
But I also know how they fight with it. Like I know that this person, like literally, like weaponizes the shield.
My hunters, are you in place?
Mm-hmm.
We're waiting for Yorm to get over here with Will, but otherwise, yes.
Okay.
He's on his
Roger
way,
that.
don't worry about him.
Yeah.
On his way, perfect.
Yeah. We got
Alrighty, guys.
someone to
Reminder
cover.
just to clear your space tonight. Try not to injure yourself. Have fun.
Oh, that's right. I have my chair.
We'll get her started.
Permission to yoink an arm?
Yoink an arm?
Yoink an arm.
We'll see what happens.
Preferably only if a character asks for that level of injury.
He's joking.
Yep. DMs will handle the crazy, but yeah.
I'm just making sure. I've taken an ear before, but they kind of told me that they were okay with it, so.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, I'm gonna pop up to their channel and gather them up.
Copy.
You know, before they show up, I'm gonna
Like
quickly
you-
run and make
like
sure I
you,
know where the inn
Cue
is.
me for the roars.
It's
Yep.
right over
Yep.
here, right?
Copy.
Yes. Okay.
Not funny.
Just remember when we
Real,
take them.
sorry.
When we take them over to the inn, it's over there. So make sure of that.
So yes, I forgot that you were doing werewolf duty, so I'm sorry for yelling at you.
So, just to check, are any of you going with actually being anyone involved in the Xander family, or are we just all affiliates?
Probably just affiliate for me.
It'd probably be the easiest thing, because we might get lore checked by the hunters if not.
Yes.
We'll want to be over in the front of this so they can see us. Not that anyone's coming, I don't know why I'm saying that. Why would anyone want to come to this accursed place? We should probably try to find you a place that's, like, not surrounded by grass that you could catch on fire. Right here, this clearing. No, Celsius. This one. It's more in front of the path they're going. There's, like, a clearing right here.
Gotcha.
Like, basically, somewhere in here is a good spot, because there's, like, an opening away from the grass, so it's not like, yeah, I'm holding it's like a fucking chest-high grass. At the very least, because I think Hal said he wanted to be, like, up here fucking with fruit.
I can't wait to be sick of his shit.
Fruit fuckery.
Cards are up. Cards are up.
How long ago did we say that, how long ago did he lose his arm?
Week, maybe 2.
Okay, by the way, if you have voice mod active or something right now, your mic is really crackly. Like, you don't have a voice mod active, but there's a lot of crackle in your voice, if you can check that real quick.
Damn, he's got a cool blade.
God, he's so cool. I love him. I love him like a brother. Except he's not my brother. None of us are. Especially not me. I do not have a penis.
This any better?
Yes.
Are you my mommy? Yes.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, whatever you did, that fixed it.
It was running through voice mod, but I didn't have any voice filters active, so I think that was bugging out.
Yeah, sometimes it kind of tweaks out if you, don't have it running through, like, clean at least. It's kind of computer
Bjorn,
dependent.
you can begin howling if you so wish.
Sean, rather, at this point.
Alright.
Excellent.
Don't all be, like, looking, like, down the road. Like, probably, like, maybe have, like, a looking kind of, like, all directions. Make a perimeter. And I say, let's go cards up ourselves as soon as we kind of start seeing nameplates on the horizon. Just so that we're not, like, you know, going insane. Just find your voices at least.
But fellow beast.
There's plenty of those, howlers out there tonight. Fortunately, they've stayed their course for the recent hour or two. Still have yet to clean the blood off of my armor.
Keep it on. It looks intimidating.
Yes. Because I'm supposed to be intimidating the mindless beasts that wander around this accursed place. It's not like we're going to see anyone else wandering about. Pray remind me, why did we stop here of all places, Solomon?
Well, I was hoping we'd get some visitors, you know?
This was a town. Maybe there was bandits. Could use supplies.
I don't know where you got your information, but this place has been dead for quite some time. You're lucky that you have the coin to pay for this venture, otherwise this would be a suicide place to stay.
You three have done your job wonderfully.
And that we will.
Me arm.
What was that, Will?
I want extra for me arm.
Extra. 20 gold, and that's it.
Maybe we could at least see about one of the other families setting you up with a prosthetic.
They were trying to rub dirt on their clothes to mask their scent.
Or maybe a doll arm. That would be very neat. You know? Oh, and how would you move it?
Something functional, preferably.
You know, I don't say no to seasoning my food, you know.
My man.
Well, make sure you keep a look over that way. We're staying here at least until he's finished getting his equipment in order. Then I think it's due time that we move somewhere a bit less smelling like wet dog.
Right.
Not to mention those. Not to
Man,
mention
we taught them an alchemy thing for this. It's kind of funny that they forgot.
Not to mention all those creepy noises
They
coming from
literally
the
learned how to make a
crypt.
set masking agent.
I don't know whether it's
Oh well.
more of them, something else. I care not. As long as they stay down there, not up here.
Yes. Not going anywhere near that place if I can avoid it.
You're telling me.
They are coming from your left.
Eyes over that way, Will. I got this direction covered.
I would, but I think I see some people coming.
What do you mean you see people coming? Who would come up down this way? Especially at this time of day.
We were
What?
dumb enough to.
Yes, we're getting paid handsomely for it. Where do you see people? Where are you looking?
Right between them trees.
Down that way?
Yeah.
They have spotted you, and they're eyeing you guys down.
Solomon, I just want you to know that under any other circumstances, I'd call you a fool, even though that is part of your name. Of all the things that happen in this.
Alright.
Oi,
Solomon the Wise Fool. I named myself for a reason.
Sure. This one
I
time.
don't know if they're friendly though.
Probably not, if they're probably people coming here to loot, if they are indeed travelers. Which means they might be after your precious cargo, Solomon, and not with coin in hand, but with sword and steel.
I'll leave it to you three.
Fair enough. Keep awareness to your surroundings just in case there are more people coming down, but otherwise, try to keep track of their movements. If they are indeed sneaking about, they forget that they are dealing with hunters who are trained for this sort of thing.
Just don't get surrounded.
Might make it a fair fight if they did. I'd rather fight a bunch of cutthroats on the road than these ferals.
You and I are in agreement there.
At least they don't try to bite you. Most of the time. There was that one time, but I prefer not to think about that one. I dare say it was less pleasant for them than it was for the recipient. do make sure, just in case, I don't know if they would have so many as to come from behind the caravan, but you can never be too careful. Desperate people come up with even further desperate plans. Ill-advised as I may be, but...
Maybe they're just in search of food. There are plenty of food here, all enlarged. They can gorge themselves on it.
You have far too much faith of the people of Valendorf. Anyone who travels around these parts are not doing so because they are doing it for good reason. They're either doing it for coin.
Right. Most of the people up here just want meat and blood and...
Yes. You're lucky we didn't run into any of those folk.
Yet.
Be perfectly honest, I'd probably say I'd prefer to deal with the ferals than dealing with those people from Nosferatu.
You know,
At least
vampires all get a bad rep, if you ask me.
if they weren't always pretending like they're superior when they are the ones who live with a curse, then perhaps they would say that their reputation was ill-attained. But they are proud to carry such a dark mark.
Egos are quite a crux.
If you went for the treaties, that's another matter in itself. You know, I dare say I believe I see the people that you mean. It looks like they're going away. At least if I thought I saw that movement through the brush.
Granor, you scared them.
They were scouting us, if that's the case.
Scouting?
Yes. More than likely. Bandits who don't know where they've wandered to.
Bandits.
Just what we needed for this job. Not just having to deal with monstrous beasts, but fellow man as well.
I'll pay you all accordingly. The last thing I want is to get robbed after the way we've come.
Put them down just the same.
Yes. Granted, I could say compared to some of the other stops we've made on this trip of yours, this has been not the worst one.
Yeah.
Yes. Knock on wood.
Yes.
Are they approaching? Can we see them?
Not that I can see. Will, what about you? Any movement on the road?
Nothing yet.
In case you missed it, it looks like some group of them could see a hint of movement in trees heading back down the road, which likely means that whoever is there was scouting us, which gives me minimal confidence in their intentions being good. Make ready. Make sure that you are properly prepared for a potential
Only
engagement.
AA could spend an hour and a half scouting out a couple of people in front of a fruit stand.
Oh no. That fruit stand seems sus.
Paranoia Academy?
Hopefully you're right. Hopefully I did scare them off.
Bro, it's not like these people could probably take on a fucking dragon if they fought hard, you know, just two people in front of a fruit stand. That's dangerous.
Well, we have the dragon hidden in the... Oh, never mind. I have to be a character now.
Listen, if it's not from Ascension, it's an enemy. All right, that's how they usually
Well,
roll.
Gregor,
Yeah, true.
movement on the path.
One group is approaching to see how they react, while the other shadows.
Well, just for the sake of things, fall in together. Seeing as we've seen that they've mostly taken to the paths up that way. Unless there are more of them, they are not surrounding us.
Them uniforms.
I can't tell quite from this distance. My eyesight isn't that great. I can just see their movement. Not until I come closer to the torchlight. Now that they're a bit closer, I dare say you are right. They are in some kind of uniform. Organized.
State your business.
Investigation curiosity. We were told to come check this location out, so thus we are.
Investigation and curiosity coming to a place that's dead like this? What are you, some sort of...
What is your business here?
Guarding that fool and his business ventures. He went and said, oh, this town used to be alive. Maybe there are some bandits who will want something to buy from the stall. Didn't actually think we'd run into any non-beasts running around.
Has that been an issue as of late? A bunch of beasts?
Ferals.
Quite. I'm not sure what direction you came if you didn't run into any on the way in here, but especially for the past half a day or so, we've been dealing with quite a few of those blasted lichens running around. Savage beasts they are. Not even a semblance of, well, hunting. I've honestly lost count at this point.
Shit, that's a big banana.
Part of it being that we're more focused on making sure that we get out of this job alive. Lest we have more end up like Will here.
Lost me fucking arm.
What are you here for? What are you investigating?
Well, do you have a medic among you, or do you wish to have somebody that might have some skill take a look at it?
I myself am no medic. Well, Gregor.
Please.
They haven't drawn steel on us. They likely aren't bandits, or at least if they are, they're smart. Can at least take them somewhere a bit out of the eyesight with the eyes in the trees. They're out there even now, if you've been paying attention. They're all around us right now as we speak. The longer we stand out here, the longer we could become their next meal.
There's a tavern nearby.
Solomon. So they are either not bandits, or they have not, or they're at least smart enough not to draw weapons. They wish to talk. Apparently they're here to investigate things, so we're going to take them inside away from all the eyes out in the tree line. I suggest, unless you want to be out here by yourself, that you might join us. Perhaps taking some of your wares, you might be able to
If you want to play some more
entice
howling,
them.
by the way, feel free to periodically.
Very good, very good. I'll pack up shop and follow you in.
But he's got good money.
Yes. I would strongly recommend it.
He's planning on selling to bandits? What's stopping the bandits from just taking his wares?
That's why we're here.
Can't you see the capable bodyguards that he hired?
Greetings, adventurers.
I don't understand.
Possibly would be bandits.
Hello there. I can assure you we're not bandits.
Solomon the Fool. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And a fool he may be for coming here, but he has plenty of coin to hire the services of those employed in the House of Xander.
Mic check.
May I go and assist our
It works.
with Koshi?
Alright, second group is on the way.
With Koshi, yes, go ahead.
Are those figures coming down the road with you as well? Or are they separate? Okay, good.
We weren't sure of your intentions.
Well, the same could be said of you.
Come on, let's go.
It seems at least we are at a bit of a mutual point. I think we can dispose with the need for armaments for now. Pray I don't regret
We
that.
warn you, though, we are combative in nature. If you attack us, you will regret it.
I will keep this
We
in
will
mind.
take that into an account.
Yes,
sir.
they are very intimidated by you. For that.
But yes,
I am quite intimidating.
in case you haven't been hearing all the howling in the distance, there's plenty of eyes in the trees watching us as we speak. So if you're here to talk, then let us take this inside where they at least can't come from all directions.
Yes, follow Jane.
That's only a small portion, believe me.
It was a very
Like
quick,
shoulder?
clean.
Just
like
before it.
half. Oh, like right here.
like a little help. Quick.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Coming in.
There isn't much of way a proper seat, so just find
Yes,
somewhere if
try
you're
your best.
traveling. Rest yourselves. Try stay out of the basement area. There's been several attacks in here at times, and that area is most rancid. I would not recommend being down there.
Understood.
I'm going to head upstairs for just one moment.
Very well.
Disinfect it, but it's also going to numb some of the pain. It's going to sting.
Now, I notice you are all in similar attire. What are you? Mercenaries? Something else?
We're actually an academy.
An academy?
Just gotta really quickly fix the battery on my...
Out.
We're with the Cross-Allied Forces.
No worries.
Oh, that would explain why they'd otherwise be out here.
An academy? Like a school?
Yes.
Yes.
Why, you're all the way out here?
My thoughts exactly.
Assignment and teaching.
Koshi, do you mind?
Field
Teaching?
experience for some of the...
Teaching them how to die, perhaps. This is certainly the best place to do it.
Teaching them how to lead. To be better officers.
Perhaps I shouldn't judge your teaching methods, but perhaps you could have picked a better locale to do such a thing. What could be so important to you that you wish to
Did you say something?
teach them somewhere like this?
Solomon the Fool.
We could use more howling periodically as well.
It wasn't entirely by
As long as
choice.
it's not
We
spam,
are,
we're
as I
like
said,
once every
military.
minute or
We
couple
were
minutes.
put on assignment in Fallbrook.
All three?
Fallbrook.
Indeed. I'm a
Ah.
one-man show.
I suppose it would add a little bit more clarity to the picture.
What were you planning on sending for booking the places if you don't
I recall you said investigation.
Entertainment, of course.
You're investigating this place. I take it some of them told the lovely stories that this place has to offer.
So did you?
We heard
Come
some
from the
stories, at the
north,
very
just,
least, a summary of the
making your way down?
stories, that this used to be a bustling town,
We
and
stopped by
then
the
the
birds of Fowls for the
the
Always a pleasure to
feralism
make the vampires
seemed to
acquaintance.
spread
And
very quickly in
yes,
this
headed
area.
further south. Correct.
I guess nobody really cared to talk about the full picture, but then again, most of them who are there are not those who are up here. Tell you what,
But they love
in exchange of a goodwill, perhaps, there's some rumors that have floated around the hunting families in this region about what specifically happened around that, shall we call it, fateful day.
Oh, plenty of things.
If you are indeed here to figure out or perhaps deal with the beast problem, they've gone especially worse as of late.
It's quite dead up there.
So we've heard. We are here to investigate that, figure out what potentially happened, and if it can be prevented further.
My shows, beyond famous.
Well, if you can certainly prevent it, it'd be one thing.
Surprised you haven't heard of
The beasts we've dealt with in other regions are problematic enough, but the ones around here seem to have grown in number practically overnight, and they're far more savage than any of the ones that we've had to deal with anywhere away from this region.
We're even.
If there's a semblance of thought in their heads, all they care about is ending you and yours.
Carnival, precisely.
But the town itself, it is true that a plague of lycanthropy went through this region like a wildfire in the midst of a dry summer.
Also the old royals, I think.
How long ago was that, if you don't mind me asking?
Probably the worst case was the poor noble family here, the ones who looked over the rest of the town. I believe their name was the Brightmournes. Rather ironic, given the name of the town. Perhaps it was a bit of a nickname after the fact. I care not of the details, but their daughter was one of the ones affected. Potentially even the first of the cases here. I don't recall, the details are rather murky.
More than usual? Okay.
Maybe a group your size, though.
All I know is that there were some groups, medics, alchemists, I know not, but they were hired on by the family to try to cure their daughter because they didn't want her to turn into, well, a monster. Not that I'd blame them. That seems like a fate worse than death for most. I don't know how well their efforts went, but obviously they didn't succeed, otherwise we wouldn't be here.
Do you mind if we check?
Sure. Ignore the very obvious pedestal down there, if you mind.
Wait, the history then.
Oh, and if there's any, like, rotten meat.
Yes.
That wasn't ours.
Still, the information gathered to prevent it happening again. We'll take it.
Well, I do know, at the very least, they were doing all that research out of their family manor or something that's located elsewhere in town, but if you are here to figure out things, one other thing that has piqued our interest, but we have had no interest in looking into it ourselves. A crypt nearby runs underneath the city, mostly lengthways. It's where they brought some of the victims of the plague, or that was running through there, that fortunately succumbed before it was too far gone, shall we say. But as of late, over the most recent days, it's
the
been...
daughter was turned into a lichen before the plague.
What's in it for me if I want to join?
There's been noises coming out of there as of late, and they don't sound like howls.
I mean, that sounds exciting. A lot more than a academy.
Because I would know what a lichen sounds like. This certainly doesn't sound like any lichen I've ever dealt with.
Like first I have to do a show and see how well I do kind of thing.
If you're cutting through there,
There's a tryout phase.
it'll be very dangerous. But
It will get you
It is
to
the
the
fastest
manor
route.
quicker if you're going in that direction to look into this incident.
So,
perhaps you might find some notes there from the family's memoirs or something of their daughter. It feels like the moment that they got sick, things just got worse from there. No, there was no plague until they got sick, and it seemed as soon as they got that way, it just swept through everywhere else.
That's why you're recruiting.
So the stories go.
My previous
I wouldn't be
background.
surprised if they were the first.
I'm sure
They're
Jumpy's
lost.
Just saying heading through the crypt will get us more quick to the manor.
Yes, if you're not afraid of some strange noises, perhaps it could just be a cruel trick of the wind, but intuition-wise, I've never really been one to assume such things are serendipity.
Jumping platforms every single time you move.
If I may, please.
They just decide to settle down in a town.
What happened to with the werewolves outside?
Part of the job. Just how we
Well,
subordinate.
consider this. You could travel through the town, but you would also have many ways of which you could be surrounded. They've been coming at us from the rooftops, from every rounded corner. If you go down through there, one, you won't be directly in their line of sight unless they're hiding down there. But there's also only two ways they could go. From directly in
just
front
to
of
do with
you,
the torch. I don't
or
know.
directly behind you. A lot easier to cover two directions rather than every direction.
I know of the place. Yet to go. But it's on the list.
Your choice. If you'd rather brave it through the town, I'm not going to stop you, but it'll be a bit more of a trek to get your way to the
Can't be more dreary than
Brightmourne's estate.
Definitely not. No.
Bit more of a track.
I'm surprised you
bit
haven't
more
burned the bodies.
This might sound slightly disgusting.
I'm worried about if we did at this point, given how decrepit the structure is, despite how nice it looks when lit, that it would set the place ablaze if we weren't careful. It's one of the few suitable shelters in this place until we get on our way, which I hope is soon, Solomon.
I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna run away and join the circus.
We are going our way
may have
soon,
to wait.
yes.
Yes, the next hour.
Lovely.
Where are you heading to?
You may have to wait.
We are
You
heading to
do.
Fallbrook next, and then further south.
I mean, yeah, we'd miss you.
I hope you enjoy your time.
I can escort you.
Honestly, I need a talent slider.
Yeah, you're right. You got
See,
my egg.
if you could show us where the crypt entrance is once we are prepared to depart.
Never mind.
Even if you get to the other
They're
side,
making their way towards the crypt
wherever you're
right
looking
now.
to go, it's a big town, a big city that is. I can lead you
Alright,
through the
guys,
crypt.
boys and girls, go
You
ahead
can keep me safe.
You're invisible. Run ahead to the
I
crypt.
can fight, but in there,
and
Prep feral
begin to-
vampires.
Into feral
I'll
vampires.
leave the
I
notes.
imagine. Understood.
Make sure you're well
If
down the
you
path,
would
though,
be-
just so that in case they go down there, they don't see you, really.
So if you'd be willing, we will certainly take your guidance.
You have that handled then, Gregor? Because I'd like to make sure that he stays safe. Back up Will here, since he's short-armed right now.
Should I burn anything down there that needs to be taken?
yes. That's a bit of a mean joke, but
I mean, down the basement.
thank you.
He's more than capable with just one arm.
Are we in the
A little handicap just makes things fair.
jumping outside invisible?
We'll let you know.
There's a
You know that to be true. Don't lie.
toss anything in the fireplace.
I'll help get you out of character, but I'm dealing with some stuff.
Sounds like we've been fighting together a long time.
We've worked
Yeah.
together in the employ of the Xanders for quite some time, yes.
Oh, well.
I think they're down in the basement.
Well, I'm sure your arms will keep you safe then.
Gregor, feel free when in combat, shoot your pistol. Give it a little reload time, but yeah, use your torch. Whenever you use
I
your
would say
pistol.
for the pistol,
Alright,
count to
Professor?
15 between shots.
Yep.
Once we are all gathered up, I think there are some people investigating.
Santiago, that's not the crypt.
I'll take a look for you, real quick.
Nope.
I don't
Run.
remember what the
Keep
trip
it
is,
clean.
I'm just looking around.
James
so
Van
I can
just-
find it again.
On me, on me.
All right, following you.
Take a quick breath. Wait, what?
Not to rush whatever you're doing down here, just be aware your fellows seem to be heading out shortly. Don't get left behind.
I am more or less leading this band of
Down.
So take two roads.
cadets and
Santiago,
Over here?
right here. Yeah, downstairs.
The window with the tattered curtains.
Downstairs, downstairs.
I do have supplies if you have gold.
This one here, yes.
We have some
I've enlarged food outdoors, cakes.
There were two of your fellows down there. I let them know. They should be up soon.
Thank you, man.
You're double biking.
Nice immersion.
All right.
I think those would be very useful if you have a
How
couple
deep?
of potions on hand. I'm not with myself. I can never have too many on hand.
Enough that they can't see
You
you.
said you're under the employ of the Xanders. You're not a Xander yourself?
The whole stage down here.
Yes, but after
Jane,
a
I'm
while
going to
they
retrieve
practice.
some things from the caravan.
Right here should be good.
Be careful. I'm not going with you. Yes, but after a while, they practically treat you like family in that group.
The fellow ones.
They're quite welcoming to
Fair
those who are willing to work with them more or less exclusively.
And all ones, right?
Food's a bit.
Fair enough.
It's certainly worthwhile for the partnership. Their weapons are the finest I've ever had the pleasure to wield.
Safety in numbers.
Imagine. I've seen them.
Do you have any water that we can use for washing quickly?
Thank you.
If there is any, it won't be in here. It will be with the caravan. Solomon stepped out that direction just now. He should be over there if you wish to ask him. Although he might ask for some coin for it.
Normally.
I can't exactly stop him. He is a businessman after all.
Watch out. Wine doesn't exactly wash away blood.
Let's start heading out, cadets. We'll follow with our fellows while they head to the caravan.
My headset took a shit, so
Good to meet you.
I kind of lost you guys.
Gonna hurt.
2 health potions. 2 mana.
Ah, I see.
All in a neat
That
little
would
belt.
explain your
50
background with
gold.
knowing the families well enough. Good to see a fellow out here.
How much?
Come on, Lux, out the way.
We shall see. Keep yourself safe.
60 gold each.
Yes.
You're about as wide as the door.
Well, you and I are going to be going over to the caravan with Solomon. Keep an eye on him. Gregor will join up with us soon after he has finished escorting our, I guess,
Ready to
new
go.
friends. They have a heart among them. Did you realize that?
Ah.
Small world.
I'll do 55 gold per potion.
Keep them. We'll give it to me when we get back. Just hold on to them.
You got the heart and the Cortez here
Regardless.
added on. You're supposed to be
I
charged
have
a
no idea if
little
you
bit
guys
more.
can
if you
hear
want this
me,
to help
but
you.
I don't know. I lost you guys.
First a heart, now a Cortez.
I don't like
It's like a family reunion here.
Okay, come this way.
Yes.
It's
Should I know
this
these
tiny
people?
house with the tattered curtains in front.
You? Probably not. That name makes more sense to the three of us.
You won't be able to see shit down there, but
You know them?
What are we being charged for?
I know of them.
No, more like a
Don't know
discount.
them personally.
It's so funny to me.
But they are both well-known families in our profession.
Sorry.
Your
Heir to the
hunters?
house.
I mean, descendants.
Yes.
Either way.
Oh,
What are we trying to buy, sir?
thanks.
2 potions.
Extra
I think
potions.
we might need just in case.
2 health,
Yeah,
2
see to their quality.
mana, and 1 stamina. Sure.
And we also add a few bottles of water to that order.
Waters them on myself.
Water'll do. Sure.
Thank
How
you.
much are you charging for this?
Impressive. I sneezed. Sorry. It was
Oh, I
60.
thought you were
I've gone
saying
down
that
to
was a sneeze.
55.
55 for this? It's half water.
It is not. That is
I
a
thought you
bona
were
fide,
saying.
proper, healthy potion.
Sir, what is my family known for?
The longer you haggle her, the longer
You're
it will
not
take us to
going
get
to
out
fool
again.
her. Come on.
I think I hear scratching. Better make your choice.
Longer you haggle, the
All
more
right.
dangerous it gets.
40 gold per potion.
It's okay, if
40
anybody
gold sounds
disturbs us,
reasonable.
we'll tell them to wait.
Excellent. You drive a hard bargain. Do you want them all?
Thank you, sir.
I'll take them all.
I'll make sure the name gets out.
Very good. You have that amount on you?
I'll send word to my sister next time you're in town.
Where are you?
Set up a little booth for you.
That's a
Can
good
you hear me,
amount.
Reyna?
A belt full of potions for you.
Where are you?
Thank you.
And some
Excellent.
Who thought I was next to you?
I told you they would buy.
And water?
Can we get some
Sir?
water?
You
for a
win
couple of our
this time,
individuals?
Solomon.
Right.
I still claim that this stopping place was a stupid idea.
Remain here for the time being, indeed.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
More than likely, your fees will not cover what we. So, good luck with that.
You'd be surprised. That man actually has far more coin than he lets on for someone who calls himself a fool willingly.
It's done.
Only a smart person calls themselves a fool.
I'll be ready.
Costume
Drugs,
looks
rum,
really
I'm waiting for a couple of our companions to get a wash up, and then we'll be ready to go.
The first thing you learn in this line of business is that everyone puts
When
on
we
a
get
mask
to the entrance of the crypt,
to hide their true nature. He is no exception.
Speaking of masks, when we get to the entrance of the crypt, I would request that if you have them put the mask on, or at least put up your uniform above your mouth if you can.
Invisible. And if they see you when they shine their
Going
light,
through the crypt then?
Hey, how's Sander?
We'll be going
Has
through the
that clock
crypt.
moved at all since you've been here, or is it stuck?
It has been stuck for,
Give him a good old jump scare.
well, as long as we've been in the area. Have not heard it strike any other time.
Professor?
I dare say everybody here is dead.
Team 1, Team 2.
Nobody has been through here aside from you all.
Team 1 will...
Nobody worth talking to,
I
at
guess
least.
the bell tolls for no one today, Dars. That's a kind of a luck out if you think about it.
Team 1 will lead, Team 2 will follow shortly behind. If not immediately behind, and we will go from there.
It's probably a stupid question to ask, knowing your background, but I hope you brought Wolfsbane with you, if you're coming to this place.
Obviously.
You brought enough for all of
You're gonna be
them.
leader of the pack.
No, I don't trust them with that much Wolfsbane, but each of them have
Mason.
silver. I've got
You're-
one good bomb that should hit the entire area. That's all we need for now.
Listen. I don't think you understand just how additionally savage these particular ones are in this area. I imagine you've dealt with them before.
Left, and we will
Trust me,
determine where to go from there.
you're gonna want this.
Understood, Team 1, cover right.
She tosses you a pouch.
I'm here.
Believe me, you and yours are going to want that.
Alright. When you're
More
ready.
Wolfsbane. You could probably make another
All right.
burst with that
We shall
for
await your
somebody.
return.
Or yourself.
Please do.
Let's take the lead.
We should totally leave him.
Team 1, behind us.
Team 2 on Dars.
Are we moving out? Okay.
God, you good?
You know,
To a split, Jane. Wink, wink.
Hey, we might get a free person.
you know that we would get blacklisted by the hunting guilds the land over if we did that.
You and your rules. I'm gonna go pack up what's left in here.
Hey, at least be glad you actually got a sale out here, so it was worth it. So you can afford the fees that this venture is going to incur.
Gonna get gold filigree on my prosthetic.
As part of the hint that the lichens they're dealing with are way worse than the ones that they're probably used to, I threw Cortez a little pouch of extra Wolfsbane. Like, you're going to want this. I know you just said they don't all have this on them. They're gonna want it.
Cool, yeah.
Nondescript amount.
They bought the extra potions too, so they're pretty stocked.
Yeah, I consider that part of like this. Like they did well. So little bonus for them.
Good job, you three. We'll leave it to Gregor now.
Yep, I'm going down to join the party.
Ascension, let's move.
Do you want us visible at the bottom of the stairs? Or, like, well, I mean, once they get down to the bottom floor, are we all invisible down here?
Use the stealth camo, or if you're playing the little one, use kind of the shadows to your advantage.
Understood.
Alrighty, guys. First combat. Let's do it.
Make sure you're not gonna hit anything.
Don't tell me what to do.
For one of my vampires, go ahead and start the clicking, the chittering.
Is that echolocate?
That is echolocate, correct.
Understood. I'll kind of do that towards the bottom of the stairs.
Roger that.
Sounds gnarly.
Remember, you guys will be terrified of the light. So anything Coretta does to you, and anywhere near Blazeheart. Oh, I hear the chattering. That's so good. Reminder, use your shadows to your advantage. Hit and run, guerrilla warfare. Use this entire crypt. If you die and they're still fighting, feel free to come back as another.
As a heads up, don't attack Nisha because for some reason Blazeheart's light source is not doing anything for half of the players. So she just cannot see anything right now.
Left side.
She might have her safety on. Alright, Ari. At your discretion, you may attack. Actually, as I trigger the music, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Ferals!
There we go.
Aggro, everyone in the crypt. Intruders. Don't rush through them. Let them take. Can, however, fly above them. Protect your focus a little
Damn beast!
Crush him!
If you die, come back. Good shit, guys. Good shit. Keep it up. More spawns. Remember, the little buggers do have darkness. The spell.
No, it's fine.
Jab! Steak!
Thank you.
Lock that.
Your light fails you. Some dark spell.
Steak!
In the back, guys.
Remember, when you die, disable your darkness.
Oh, fuck!
Alright, last life, everybody. Last life.
Professor and Nisha are dealing with it very well.
Okay.
Anyone hurt?
Once they get to the base.
Alrighty. On 3, last wave, everybody. Come on down from the stairs.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Together.
I'm gonna start positioning outside for the lichens part. I want to be on the roof.
Talons slash at your shoulder, Blazeheart, from the darkness. Gnashing
Zach, so you're not invisible, you're just walking around running into walls, invisible to them.
Go ahead and retreat, Zex. Just run up the stairs. Yeah, run up into the city. Yep. Perfect. Well done, guys. All right, everyone run ahead, get to the surface, and begin to swap into lichens. Lichens. Feral lichens.
Yep.
Hey, can we have that feral vampire be dead to lichens?
Oh yeah, let's have Zex, if you can be dying or on the ground by one of them when they leave, that'll be great.
The roof should be a little bit more spread out. We don't want to camp the entry. Also because the lighting right under this house is really shit, so don't be under that.
Just double checking the music is off.
He's saying chokehold.
Yes, it is off.
It is off.
I am on the roof. I look menacing.
When they
Yeah, I'll let you know when they get up to the door and can see you, and then I'll tell you to start thrashing him.
Yeah. You got that covered.
Yorm, could we get a howl? Perfect. Okay, they are headed up, guys. They are headed up.
That is a sneaky spot, Ari.
It's gonna be a minute. The ramp is very winding.
Yeah. Gonna be another 60 seconds or so.
Somebody quick, take a picture.
Yeah, Blazeheart's light's not working under here. Weird. I mean, I can
works
see
on
it,
some
but...
POVs and not on others. The lighting on this map is just super fucked.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. There's sounds from above. A scuttle. Sounds of combat. And then silence. Ooh, that looks epic, you two. I'll tell you when they're in view.
And start doing like thrashing, like
Lux is
punching.
in view.
Start fighting each other.
Just start thrashing at him. Bite at him.
They're breaching.
Turn.
Incoming.
Attack.
Sounds of combat. Lycans, engage.
Oh shit!
All angles everywhere.
From behind.
Ambush.
Peter, behind you. Yep. Paying attention. Alright, I'm making sure. Yeah, he's going up. No, you don't.
Nope, you're not getting past me.
Real warfare, back off if you're ambushed or you're surrounded. You're healthy. Use the streets.
Oh shit.
Come out of the houses, from the roofs. Dart in from the shadows. Excellent. You are agile, you are powerful. Yorm, when you die, I want you to come in as an enlarged one, bigger.
Thank you for information, Sal.
Yes, guys. We do. If you die, guys, come back as another one. Keep up the assault.
Try to chomp down on Augusta's shoulder.
Roger that.
They seem to have taken it. Take that how you will.
You feel blood leaking from your shoulder, Augusta. A bite.
I would say at this point, we should probably stop rushing them and have the wolves just in the streets so that when they're wandering, they get attacked.
Okay, Darden, attack for like another 30 seconds, and then everyone retreat. Yorm, you will sound the retreat with a yell, with a howl.
I'm gonna go set up on the hill leading up to the manor.
Your leader has issued a retreat. Everyone retreat with Yorm.
Retreat with Yorm past the statue.
How far up the hill did we want one or two of them to be?
Good retreat, Chips. Nice.
Ooh.
Alright.
These trees have colliders.
Stealth, lead them up to the manor. So past the wagon this way where my name is.
Let them explore the plaza just for a little bit. Yeah. Don't rush them.
Okay.
Okay, I want all of you... to turn to ghosts. Get onto a roof. Choose a roof.
They're already going.
The manor.
Hey, Hal.
Never mind.
When they're coming up the hill, you see a tree directly in front of you. Can you see me?
I would say Cells as well if this is where you want to part ways with them.
I can't see you, Ari. You are obscured.
Okay.
Okay.
Ambush
Stay
spot.
to the tree line, guys, on the manor hill. So keep in the tree line, either side. Just stalk them. Stalk them from the trees. Yorm, go ahead and keep howling like every 20 seconds or so. All right, Alec, go ahead and zoom ahead, if you haven't already. Edgar will be within.
I believe in you.
Just keep following them, guys, up the hill on the tree line. Do not attack. Just stalk them. Good howl, good howl. Okay, guys, surround the manor, but stay away from them. Just get on the hilltop. Be in view, but just keep watching them.
Just about to ask you if you had fire cough.
You have incoming, Alec. Lichens surround the manor on the outside. Yep, just circle them. Pack mentality, circle the manor.
I'm going to use a quick opportunity to use the restroom.
Those of you out front, just keep passing the front door. Yep, to seem like they're surrounded. Such a good fire conf.
Oh my gosh. I panicked for a second because I thought I got stuck in a hole.
With the FX model, if you untoggle and then retoggle the world placement option really quickly, it makes the fire look like it's moving when it changes position.
I noticed that.
So I've just been having it slowly spread into the crates.
Say you were burning incense to get them away.
Roger that. Front door has been bombed by the Wolf's Bane. There is a stench out here that none of you will handle, so keep away from the front door. A stinking cloud of wolfsbane fills the entryway. Seems to keep the Lycans.
To let all the wolves know, there's a door in the back. Looks like it leads to the second floor.
Yep. Stay outside, don't enter, but you can use that as kind of a gathering if you need to.
No one. Whatever. Professor's orders.
Yes. A tragic tale, to be sure. The doctor was so young. Well, some of the first people around here to be afflicted with lycanthropy. But,
Hold on. Would you mind telling us?
Oh, of course, bring them in, bring them in.
Hey.
We
Hey, listen up. Right.
Yep. So as a quick catch-up, while you have a second, their daughter got lycanthropy, and then they brought in people to try to cure it.
Edgar, it might be good if you go over there. We're watching you there right now.
Okay, watch the fire, make sure that it doesn't go too out of control for me, please.
One of the left, one on the right. This might have some of the information we're looking for.
They're moving left.
We'll have to count on you, Hannah. You and the others. Right now we have to watch this entrance.
Well, that's why you're listening and watching.
Sir?
We can't hear over the
Don't
talking.
repeat
right here.
anything. What do you know about the Brightmournes? If anything.
Nothing.
Being close to the fire, you notice there are syringes.
I have to gravity from this box specifically?
The fire's smoldered out, but no.
They are heavily burned and destroyed. Beyond repair. This close to the fire, though, you were able to glance at it.
Hannah,
Was he
everyone,
burning something?
Cortez had detonated a wolfsbane bomb around here near the main entrance, so any wolves that get near, they're going to get really choked out. Okay?
Noted.
Good. We're aware.
Yeah.
You said
We're aware.
you said that they were the first one affected with lycanthropy. You mean lycanthropy or the feral thing? Or actual lycanthropy? You were looking for a cure?
This was before the plague.
Okay. What happened here?
A whole lot of researchers trying their best to save the young girl. It's still unright.
Sounds like they did not.
You can tell.
So they didn't succeed in curing the lycanthropy, and the feralism might have. Did the feralism get the daughter?
Yes.
Did the doctors do any research into the feralism when it started afflicting her, or was their primary focus the lycanthropy cure?
I'm sure. Well, great question. While there was research, I'm pretty sure this building is completely void of any of it. You have to imagine many of the researchers moved far and wide trying to combat it as best as they could.
So the research notes aren't here. They'd be with wherever the doctors went.
Yes.
Likely they won't come near with the
please.
wolves, man.
Of course. Excuse me.
Ooh, are they gonna call him on his
Maintain
shit?
order. What can I do for you?
What in the hells were you burning?
Notes. Oh,
About what?
information. That's personal, my dear. I assure you, it is not what you think. They were diary entries from old friends. Things that was very near and dear to them. Secrets they did not want to get out.
Really?
You have my word.
I very much doubt that.
What are you accusing me of here?
I'm not accusing you of anything.
Yes, Hannah.
But you
Yes,
doubt my
Hannah.
word.
He's checking to
I'm
see
allowed to
what
doubt
is
your
being
words, but
burned
not
as
accusing you of
kindling.
nothing. Of anything, sorry.
It's hard to tell as the pile is too far gone, burned.
Well, if you have
do
theories
notice
on what
hints
I've been
of
doing here,
glass.
I'd love to hear them.
It's merely just a question.
So different chemicals have different smells.
And I gave you an answer.
Smell
Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like you believe it.
familiarly alchemical.
I'm allowed to believe what I can, and you.
With the nearby wolfsbane bomb out
Of
front,
course.
it only smells like wolfsbane in here.
Feel free to go talk with all the others. I'm fine. You can finish with talk with you.
Just gonna look at the other stuff.
Any more questions, just let me know. Hello, Lux.
Fancy seeing you here.
Fancy seeing you here. I was just thinking that. How are you holding up? I hope they're not giving you too much trouble out there.
Yeah, a little bit. Well enough, though.
I feel it gets worse and worse by the day.
How many of them do you think are out there?
I don't know if I could ever put a number to it. Multiple dozens at the very least.
We probably dealt with, I want to say, about a dozen, roughly, just now.
The howling has been non-stop throughout the night. I need to remember to add earmuffs to this outfit, I swear.
You live here?
guys are making him so paranoid.
I just have busy to do. I have work to do.
Ah, I see.
You aren't injured, right? They didn't hurt any of. I saw the one with the
a
wound
couple
to
of
the
us
shoulder.
got scratched up, but for the most part, we're doing good.
Here. Combat stim. Now, I've learned my lesson from the past. Has the same effects as a normal healing potion, but you will go numb for a little bit. Be wary of that.
Understood.
Don't go running into more fights.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'd hate to hear one of you fell out here.
Same. We're gonna get everybody back.
Just in case it was missed for DMs, there has been an exchange of one of Edgar's stims.
It looks like a hastily made location for the wounded or sick.
I have a little more to go through, but other than that, nothing that's too egregious. Seeing as you've come this far, I could point you in the direction if you are on the search.
Looking over the
That would be
place,
helpful, yes.
this
I was
pile
about to
here
ask if you could tell me where
is
the doctor's
burnt
office is.
as well.
Where in when?
Steam and smoke rises from it.
I don't know if you want to relay this to the others, but there is a keep nearby. You might find what you're looking for there.
Double miking, I didn't even notice.
Understood. Keeps.
It's where they locked up the daughter.
Which direction would this be in?
I believe it's out this way. Now, keep in mind, remember the
Keep
daughter that I
this
mentioned
way.
earlier?
Seems to be a bunch of ordinary medical
This is where they
supplies,
locked her up.
bandages, and the like.
Understood.
Keep that in mind.
Okay, so once you get to the door, I'll give you some more instructions. But it's basically, if they go back down to the town square and take a right at the statue, they should find some broken gates and they can just keep going down that path.
With a good eye, there does seem to be some notes for others' bloodstains.
If Edgar
Repeat, back
escorts
to the
them
square at the statue, take a right, and you'll find some broken gates past a couple houses.
If Edgar escorts them any, will that keep the werewolves from going near because they're afraid of him?
I could have told you that.
You're all too kind. Anywho, the keep, right. If I remember correctly, jogging my own memory here.
Nisha.
They go to the statue, and then they go right past some of the houses, and there should be a broken wall.
There should be a broken gate or a wall of sorts.
One right.
Hiding behind the pillars.
So, down the hill, right statue, broken wall.
Yes.
Broken gate.
That is where you will find your keep.
Understood.
Where they kept patients.
Don't seem to be part.
The Lycans are keeping their distance from Edgar, right? I remember something like that being said.
Correct. You guys will be wary of Edgar as long as he's with them. So just continue to stalk from the trees. There is a party on the second floor.
What was the daughter's name?
We didn't give her one.
So you don't remember? I don't know.
Giselle. Let's just call her Giselle.
Santa literally took a fucking shot at me and missed.
And they fired and he missed, and they fired again and he missed, and then he passed out.
Any hidden things on this desk?
You think the wolf is causing these incidents?
Look at that. Nothing to fear. Not a monster. Just a couple of lost dogs. A sad fate, really.
Anything else up there?
Lost dogs are big ravenous.
Nothing of note.
Fuck me, man. Hate this.
Cortez
good?
found
Okay,
some
dear.
just noble sign-off papers.
Just a
as,
nasty
like a mayor
bite.
would do for the town. Nothing of too much
Thought it was
consequence.
pollen count.
Oh yeah, no. Pollen count. Yep, every tree is fucking here, even though they're dead.
They're challenging. Saying cross the line.
Bro, I didn't even advise. There's like a giant
think
fucking
so.
spire out back.
Let's go. There's one right there.
Let's go!
Second.
I was just saying.
Scared of Gil.
Hurry up.
Go down
There's
now.
nothing of import. I was just saying I didn't
Salvage
realize
from
there's
the
a giant
fire, or-
fucking tower out back.
No,
To the
I'm
front.
not.
Make sure you guys were good. We're going. Alright.
Team 1 on the right.
Left, I guess?
Are we on the left
No.
now?
Team 1 should still stay on the right. Team 2 will stay on the left.
Yeah, they're starting to
Darn,
do
prepare to
Come here,
shield.
Val. Come here,
left.
Tita.
Alright. Prepare to shield.
Keep in mind, we still got actives on both left and right.
What was the question?
Keep your
Do we
eyes up.
need the manor?
Apparently not.
Leave the manor as
I
is.
assure you,
Leave it.
you'll find more answers
We're
at
not
the
ready.
end.
We leave it up.
The manor has been useless for quite some time now.
That makes sense.
Perfect, Alec.
They're getting
Calling.
rowdy.
The subterfuge.
Cortez, please come
Okay.
in formation.
Yeah, there's been.
Alright,
We are
Ronnie.
going down the hill to the statue, then
Cortez, I
taking
need
a
you
right,
to
looking
bars.
for a broken wall. That's our
Roger that.
destination is a keep.
I'm sure I don't have to tell any of you this,
Go down
but
to statue.
stick together.
wait for-
stay
Take a
safe.
right,
I want to
broken
see all of you
What'd you find upstairs?
healthy and well back at Saltbrook.
Open.
Understood?
Thank you, sir.
We'll see you back there.
Oh, the
Where did
werewolf
you
down
go?
on the corner.
Werewolves could have
The
jumped.
werewolf?
Hoping the worst that you see me back
then
at
we need
Fallbrook's
some
just another
shoulder.
potion.
I see a shoulder hiding right
I'll
there.
have one on the ready. Don't run into more fights after you take it, though.
Tell me when we start to move.
Yeah, not making that mistake again.
Show them what your academy's made of.
We're going to double time it down the hill. Once we reach the bottom, we'll assess the formation.
So we're heading back to where we got
Double
ambushed.
time down.
Double time down to the statue. Move now.
Here it comes.
Once we start,
Move now.
don't stop.
Moving.
Oh, don't bind
Go!
them. Bind,
Let's go.
Follow Bile directly.
Quickly.
All right, follow them from the trees. They're gonna beeline it, but stick to the trees. Like a wolf, like a
Some
wolf
may
pack
want
hunting
to
a herd.
preemptively make their way towards the church just to, or at least the person who's going to be on the inside, in case they go in.
They have a whole other kind of town portion to fight through.
Ah, okay. When do we want to actually engage with them?
When Edgar leaves them at the archway, and they head into the ruins.
You didn't even come with them.
Oh, you did? Okay, gotcha.
No. So if some of you want to appear on the rooftops,
I
that'd
didn't
be
know I
cool.
was to escort him.
You didn't have
No,
to.
you gave him instructions.
It was more of like a, if you did.
So
I'm a
are we
busy
having
dude.
him?
You're
Are we
busy
having him show up
destroying
again to
evidence.
destroy more stuff at the next stop, or I guess the final stop of the keep?
Not according to the notes you guys made. It was only in the manor.
He thinks they're going to die in the keep, so no. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, no sense risking himself when they're going to probably get killed anyways.
Mm-hmm. Okay, lichens, find a good out of view area, go invisible, and now run ahead into the next area. So get to the statue, and then you're gonna take a right and run through that archway at the edge of town and head east.
And start setting up
assail them in
inside
that pathway.
Oh, the pathway, not at the gate of the next area?
Yeah, the pathway of trees is when we'll come out.
Okay.
Yorm, you can stay that size as kind of the pack leader. Spread out throughout each side of the pathway in the trees. And they're going to have to fight from both angles. Good Howls. Okay, they're nearing the archway. Looking back towards the caravan, Nisha, you notice it is gone. Okay. We'll let them get about midway in the path. Just continue to watch them. Dart from tree to tree as you follow them. Okay, guys, get a perch on a tree, pick a place. I'm gonna trigger music and we will fight. We'll attack them from both angles.
Yep. Everyone do your howls.
Howls in 3, 2, 1. Attack. Same with the rest of you. Bad Wolfsbane.
Are we keeping up the pressure?
Keeping up the pressure.
Okay.
Ooh. Gnashing Fangs bites through the shield, disintegrating Hitoshi. You lose focus. All Vikings retreat into the forest. Retreat.
I'm gonna do this fun.
Alright, run ahead, everybody, run ahead. We're gonna do another attack. Take a breather, everybody, get some water. Well done.
Yeah. So we'll probably attack them again. I don't know, like 500 feet up the road, and then we'll attack them one last time on this stretch right before the broken. Actually, maybe right on the other side of the broken gates, and then we'll let them explore the village. I think a little.
Roger that. Go ahead and shout for that attack, Conf, since I'm not there.
Yes, I will when I start to get up.
Roger.
But yeah, then that way we can give them a little bit of a breather right before the finale.
Nisha is AoE healing. Just keep note of that. Lots of mana being used.
Lux also beamed the fuck out of us.
DM request at Blazeheart when you have an opportunity, somebody.
Say one more time, Fire. Sorry.
Yes, what's up?
I have a question.
Sure thing. Edgar, is your stim safe?
Yeah, it's just a healing potion.
He said it's a combat stim?
With the numbing thing.
Oh, numbing? Okay, gotcha.
So it's a healing potion, but they will be numb for a time afterwards. So they will
Yes.
not feel their pain if they accumulate more hits.
Roger that.
This big Augusta almost matches the big banana.
Yeah.
Banana.
She'd be a good opponent for you, Yorm. All this blood is going to attract feral vampires. I'm going to just quickly swap to 1 and do the chittering.
Would you like a second one from the opposite side?
Ari, yes, please.
Understood. I will come over and help you real quick. Let me just get in position real quick. Full invis for sound effect only, or do you want the stealth?
Full invis.
Understood.
These are kind of like far away. They're not yet here.
Got it. Alright. I am
Those of
on
you
my
who
way
are further
over.
up the road, you can be visible. And when they hit a certain point, I'll start to call for you to come out and advance on them again. I might do it right about here where it gets really rough terrain, because this is kind of interesting. Alright. If everyone wants to do your howls and then attack. Alright.
Attack, attack, attack.
Oh, they're booking it. They're booking it towards the town, I think.
Chase him, yep.
Alright, I'm turning off the chitters. Granted, if you'd like, because these are able to fly while invisible, I could always fly into a high location and actually, like, be semi-visible.
Anyone who's available and not engaged currently, beat the shit out of the group way at the front because they've separated super far. Anyone who's available, beat the shit out of them right now.
Yep, corner them. Run ahead and keep them from running ahead.
Okay, they've regrouped, so they're not going to die now, but yeah.
Since I'm resting a little bit, do you want me to be in stealth, like, partially visible mode, lurking up high? Give them an indication that what they heard was what they heard.
Let them run ahead just a little bit, guys. I think they're choosing the retreat route.
Yeah, if they could hold here between the doors, this is like a really good point if they decide to.
Don't gang up on Nisha too much. Yep, okay. Good. Stand off. Form a line, guys. Form a line.
Yorm down. Dead.
Big beam, yeah. The entirety of the top half of the larger lichen disintegrated.
I believe that is their second time using that as far as mana tracking goes.
Once the fight's over, I'll be on mana drain.
With their alpha gun, would they not retreat?
Teeth and claws begin to make their way into your ice armor. There's a heat unbearable. Cortez.
Alright, we'll slowly start to let off the pressure here. And I'm going to check on Lex.
Yep, those two still alive. Stealth and MM, retreat. Get the fuck out of there. Alright, everyone retreat, everyone retreat.
I DM'd a mana drain. Lux is at... I mean, my percentages are easier, so I gave him a rough, like, 20%.
He has 20%?
Yeah, because he's used his big beam twice and he's had his armor up the whole time, so... if he doesn't
has
take
not had a
potion,
mana?
he'll be weak. Nope,
Okay, gotcha.
I checked.
Roger. Thank you for tracking that.
He might take one now, but I'll keep an eye on him.
Roger that.
Without intending to engage, can I stalk them as like semi-visible stealthed feral vampire now?
Yes, Ari. In fact, everyone do that. Everyone begin to swap to winged feral vampires. Get onto the roofs.
Yeah, not the brute ones. They don't have that like semi-visible toggle. It's specifically like the thinner ones.
Yeah, the thinner one that Ari is in. Go ahead and run ahead and fill the town up on the rooftops with those feral vampires. All this blood is drawing their attention. Your cat eyes notice wings, dark, flapping through the treetops, stalking.
Want to have one of the injured wolves die?
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Remember, the vampires can fly. They can fly. Multiple wings fly over all of you to the surrounding village.
I'll be right back.
Alright, stay there, and then I'm gonna, like, go invisible and fly off once they've, like, kind of come up the road. So, try to be comfortable.
Your vengeance.
They are on their way.
But, like, all stealth and go invisible once we, like, see people.
Keep up the fight, you three. Free food. Alright, I'll bend down, devour him. Just bite into him. Fly away. All three of you fly away. Perfect. Stay there, MM. Fly into the village. Perfect, guys. The eyes are there, but they are quickly fading. This feral lichen has been drained dry. Its blood far too gone. With a nat 20, you both do so quite quickly and expertly. With an almost accepting look, the eyes then fade. Okay, stay there, MM. I'll let you know when to go. Invisible. Well done.
Alright. So how I'm thinking for this section, for pacing stuff, maybe do like lighter combat in the village part, because then they're gonna have the mini boss fight right up in the church right ahead.
I agree. We'll do sporadic feral vampires.
Assuming they go into the church, that is.
Yeah,
they might not.
This is all winged. There's no big guys.
The small ones can be in play too. They just have to kind of hide.
We can DM a red glow from inside the church door or something.
MM, you are good. Thank you, sir.
I'm standing on a roof chittering. I do love my chitters.
Yeah, feel free to use your chitterings before we fight. From all angles. Eyes dart about, focusing in on the darkness, on the camouflage. There are several shots you can land. They seem to not notice that you have noticed them. They think they are hidden in the shadow. He's about to take a shot at you, Dan. Or Zex. Stay there. I'll let you know if he does. They're not shooting. Not shooting. Okay, fly. And begin to assault them from the sky, everybody.
You can see.
Oh shit.
I should be back. Uncamouflaged before you attack.
Pull back.
Under your leg.
Fire bad, light bad. I'm scared of it. Alright, another assault. 3, 2, 1. Attack Coretta's figure. You can see it. It's like a white little Coretta. Yep, look confused. This thing isn't real. Ooh, good acid bomb. Good combo.
I'm surprised that we get tricked by illusion, given the echolocation.
You're right, actually. That's all right. We'll give it to him.
I mean, they're not constantly echolocating, just mostly while they're stalking. Up close, there's a lot more
Good points
noise.
on both sides. Okay, retreat. Everyone retreat. Alrighty, well done, guys. Stay on the roofs. Go in camouflage. These are competent prey. Good stuff, guys. We'll give them a breather. Just continue to just fly from roof to roof, invisible, or camouflage. Be a presence. Good chitterings. Focusing, you can tell they are keeping their distance for now.
The path out they need to take is the opposite side of the plaza, straight ahead of them. All the way across and make a left.
While doing some sneaking, do we want to do some like smelling but not being able to find him?
Yeah, let's have one or two people follow Bile and Coretta and Waycrest. Just keep that chittering up as you follow them.
Yeah, they're looking for a clinic or something because they think there's one for some reason, question mark, right?
Okay, there might be a house around here.
I think all of these are empty. Like they don't have doors.
Okay.
Oh, this one has a door, but there's no
Nisha's
lights.
taking the mana potion.
Comms board and stay with them. I'm gonna stay with the main group.
Okay, copy.
I'm guessing they're looking for medical supplies.
Yeah, they're looking for like a med bay of some sort. We'll have some medical supplies in the church, maybe, after they survive the boss fight.
Yeah.
A reward for doing the boss fight.
Yeah.
Because this one is optional, right?
It is. Very much so.
We're about to move.
Roger that. Okay, we are just going to follow them in the sky on the rooftops.
Yeah, I think if they go for the bonus mini boss, we'll give them a couple potions or something.
Yeah, we'll give them some like practical medical stuff and maybe a potion or two.
Yeah.
Like that church was used as kind of like a clinic during the time. I'm really glad they're taking injuries.
Yeah.
Good stuff. He almost thundered one of you.
It was a
Miss Thunder. Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening.
You guys look so good.
Yeah, it was me that almost got smited.
And I bet you deserved it too. You naughty vampire. Probably bit somebody.
Oh, damn.
We'll let them wander a bit. I'll DM them that archway, though, if they don't go that way.
They technically could go out this side way too and kind of like loop around. I think there's enough room to squeeze through. It's just not really a proper pathway.
Yeah.
So if they do this, they could technically do that as like an unexpected exit route.
Looking ahead, there is a silhouette of a large building, spires. It looks like some sort of cathedral up the way. You did all notice an archway back the way you came, leading up the hill.
Oh, yep, they're taking the secret path up the hill. Still works. Just because it looks like they probably will be going to church, whoever's playing the Sanguine should probably set up.
Zex, go ahead and go invisible, find a good place, and zoom into the cathedral. Take your place.
Yep, just in case.
Everyone else, I believe we want to be full invis outside.
Correct.
And waiting.
Full invis, feral vampires of all types. You can choose to be the little boys or the brutes as well.
Yeah. All of them have like a full invis. I think it's just the stealth mode that's less. And don't have the chittering on too, if you have it.
In position.
Roger that. Voice mod up.
Yeah, I'll get it on. Yep.
Excellent. They are headed in. Double time. You have incoming, Zex. Everyone else, prepare yourselves. I'll let you know.
Drink thy water too.
Entering the cathedral and quickly going up the stairs, you notice the windows are smashed, the red carpet torn apart, the candle lights thrown over.
Teams, cover your sides.
Sounds above.
Guys, move forward.
Moving in. Alright.
You go ahead in front of me, Val.
Canvas the room.
Somebody has
Tell you when
the
they
chittering
are in view of you.
active. Please make sure you don't.
Zex, they are moving in. They see you. We'll wait till they get up to you, and you'll slowly turn around and do your thing. As soon as you draw your sword, I will cue the music. Cuts and scrapes that you have suffered begin to drain blood. Pharaohs, you may flank if you haven't already. Come in through the front. Use the pillars, use the darkness.
Agility.
If you die, come on back in. Big moonbeam coming down on you, Zex. This is gonna hurt. Okay, look up, Zex. Yep. Get out of there. Stick to the shadows. No, stay here, Zex. Stay here. Just use the shadows now.
Take out.
Keep it up, guys. Keep it up.
Watch your shots against them! Oh yeah! Things
Get some blood magic in the...
Oh, never mind.
Blood from all angles seems to drain from me into this creature as its strength increases.
I would say less rubber banding when you're attacking, because that just makes you impossible to fight.
Yeah, less rubber banding, Zex. Kind of stay put when you swing. Try not to move.
And we'll probably start to have the reinforcements slowly die off.
Dodge that, Zex. Behind a pillar. Good duel with Blazeheart. From the side, Zex, you're being grappled. Once again, small bruises begin to drain from your wounds. This creature is feeding off of you. Alright, cease all spawns. All spawns cease after this one life. Last life, everybody. Last life.
He's actually caught in another beam.
Look up to the sky and shriek. Alright, retreat Zax to the door and just stay in the darkness if you can. You will not leave though. Yeah, limp away. This will be your final standoff.
Everyone, don't forget to turn off your darkness effects, by the way. I think there's several people in Viz who have them on, so.
Don't stray too far.
I'm going to try to rapidly escort Skull back here.
Hannah's trying to inspect the altar.
Don't forget the seared blood magic rune. I'm gonna go help Skull.
Zex, final duel. Attack them.
In like 5 seconds.
Have your back.
Swirl. Uh-huh.
They're leaving. Do it quick.
Uh-huh.
Shit.
Swirl. Mark there. Marking there. Marking there. Anything else? Nothing there. Alright, that's good enough.
Still fighting.
Bloodstain. It's ritualistic in nature. A symbol burned into it. It was doing something here. Some sort of
Anything hidden?
Blood.
We're trying to see what they were doing. What you need to know.
I trust you.
There were groups and
Okay. I trust you.
Do you know what the symbol is about?
The symbol looks ancient. Some sort of language. Jagged, cursive.
We're doing something in the middle of it anyway.
I've seen this before. It looks familiar to vampiric writing. Nosferatu.
Reminder, if anyone has their darkness toggle still on, it's feels like there's one still active somewhere. Please check.
Zex, I will leave it to you when you go down. You dash around, jump around. Your last stand.
Dita! We need you. Do you know how to read Nosferatu?
No, I don't.
I need to see if you recognize any of these words. There's a ritual stone over by Cortez. They were doing something. We need to know.
Perish. Up here, Zex.
over here.
With a wide arc.
Get him away from the altar!
The hood and head in turn leaves the body. Tumbles down the stairs.
Don't let any blood hit that stone.
And the creature dissolves.
Careful with whatever blood is on you. What stone? This stone?
That stone.
Yeah, careful with whatever blood is on you. Hannah, do we still want to break it in half?
Hold on. Do you recognize anything from this?
Well done, Zex. Good job, guys.
Professor Nisha as well.
Yeah, I'm looking as
I
well.
was trying to read Skull back and it crashed again midair.
Cover the door. You had the book, right? You have the book.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know if
Alright, everybody, take a breather.
to me this morning or if it's
I don't know about that.
if it's next
Give
session.
it a minute.
Have it on me.
We don't know. How?
I don't, but if it was
God,
if it was from this
exclaim.
morning, I would have read it.
Those of you coming up and looking at the pedestal, notice it is clearly ritualistic. There is blood everywhere upon this pedestal. There is, however, a symbol. It looks half burnt into the board. And Dita, its writing and jaggedness does look familiar. It looks Nosferatu, like that recent book we purchased. It doesn't seem to be a word or phrase, but rather some sort of ruin written in that language.
4 bites and a bunch of scratches. What do you think I'll get? Vampire or werewolf? I'm just kidding.
Hopefully neither.
Oh, my parents would be pissed if they were alive.
Yes.
When you good work, I think you'd have been doing them pretty proud.
Yeah, I'm just really surprised they go through
This
my
is
ice armor, by the way.
Fairly foreign to you, Nisha.
Powerful shit. Snaps the train on that.
No, we're destroying. Sorry. Hold on. Has Victor given Dita the book?
I'll go body block the door. I think they're more injured.
She has not yet received the book.
How are you? I need to make sure.
Left leg. Stab through.
Shit.
Hoshi,
I have a.
if you
I
need
have a
to,
kit.
dive under me.
Oh, my arm's bund.
My shield will protect us
No.
for a bit.
Okay.
Between the two of you, do you think you can patch it? Or do you need an additional hand?
Is it through the leg?
Cortez, it's engraved
Through the
in
leg.
Clean through?
and almost
Clean
to the
through.
point where
Clean
the
through?
blood
Okay,
that
shit. Okay,
fills
hold
it
on.
is sinking into it on purpose.
Take this.
And
Come on.
hunter of your
Okay,
degree.
come here.
A little closer. Just a
She's
little
seen this once
closer.
before. One of your
Okay,
earlier
come on.
recruits.
I got it.
Some sort of
I got
blood
it.
magic.
Okay.
I don't have any magical healing, so Mason, I need you to tie this on both ends on the leg. Okay?
Yep, I got it. Which leg is it?
Okay.
Which leg is it?
Left leg.
Alright.
Okay.
You can certainly try.
Edgar. I'm going to see if I can just empty the basin. All right? But we can't trust him. Step away.
You're gonna. Yes. Okay. Just try not to get it anywhere else.
I'm bleeding a lot.
Yeah, I'm trying to blow the blood.
Have they been given the medical supplies in the church?
Not yet. I'll get to that here quick.
Okay, just making sure we don't forget that.
Spreading, the blood is blown across the pedestal onto the floor and onto the wall until it is entirely left the engraving. It is rather stained. However. Looks like this thing has been filled for some time. And the very stone and wood is red.
Going to use.
Octavia,
Do what you will.
we'll talk to Octavia about it.
At the very least, whatever it was going to be used for, it's not going to be used for it now. Wait, with rune magic, if you destruct the rune,
Observing what they're doing to the pedestal, you notice several boxes around it, in the dark.
Yeah, if we break some part of
Around the table, or?
A distance
behind Cortez.
Because it's pretty engraved.
Kind of in the shadows.
Yeah, but it's mana steel.
Cortez, what's that behind you?
What?
Think boxes?
It's dark back here. Boxes?
You've seen what?
Yeah.
Says there.
Lux observed. There seems to be about three boxes. You open one.
You open one.
First one you
The
notice.
first one you
a lot of
notice
bandages.
a lot of bandages.
Tourniquets.
Tourniquets.
Practical medical supplies.
medical supplies.
The others
The
have
others
several
have
potions.
several
within.
potions within.
Health,
Health,
mana,
mana,
and stamina.
We got supplies, professors.
It seems this place was
seems
used
this
as
place
Do you
was
need
used
anything
as
for
some sort
emergencies?
sanctuary.
Sanctuary
It's-
at one time.
Triage kits.
We'll say one of each, I think. But...
Oh, that's good.
Pack it,
One of each.
Keep
Potions
those.
here.
pack it up. We can transport it back to Fallbrook, check them, and then utilize them if they're good.
All right. Here, Dita, you carry one. Professor, you get one.
They may be too paranoid to use
You
the
managed to
potions.
salvage 3 potions, one of each. The rest seem to be too far gone.
I'm gonna try to. Skull has requested again. I'm gonna try to get him back here soon, before they leave.
See the stitch back right there?
I gave the triage kits to them.
Dita
The potions,
knows a
there's
little
no-
bit about rune crafting, as she has done independent studies with the
Bandages?
gemstones and stuff like that. Would she know that to disrupt a ritual, a runistic ritual, you would have to disrupt the rune? She's thinking about scratching it,
carry some
like
to-
scratching it
some
and
to the
ruining
others.
it. So that
You
way
would
it's not-
know that
Nisha
the
needs
language is
DM.
indeed magical in nature, and
Tom,
destroying such a
Hang
beast
on.
would-
if you haven't already run off, I'll go
you know not to what degree.
ferry
I'm getting him.
Skull. Oh, are you already over there?
Yes.
Okay. I just figured so that we didn't lose a DM.
It looks like they were using this as a sanctuary.
You're doing great.
With a nails across chalkboard sort of sound, Dita scratches the ruin to a considerable
degree.
There.
At least have to take
Very
time to
least.
repair it, so.
Also, that needs DM if nobody heard me.
Where about?
Hopefully, it's gonna go.
Entrance over in the left corner.
Oracle does?
Yeah, or Oracle. Sorry, they're also
Yeah, there we go. Uniform.
Okay. Before I rip my uniform.
Stay with us.
Oh,
Do you have feeling in your leg and your arm, Carta?
this is why we have more than one. Did you already drink out potion?
Do you have healing in your arm and your leg?
I haven't drank a second
Just
one
wanna
yet.
make sure you-
Oh, she gave me some healing.
hurts like
Healed
half.
inside.
With a 13,
I'm bandaged.
I don't
there
want to give
are
you a numbing, but if you really
blinks
want it,
of
I don't mind.
faintedness, but you do
No,
consciousness, but barely.
Remember
You feel
when I
like if you
said
don't
I got
touch yourself, and another fight breaks out, you will pass out
Yeah.
mid-combat.
Adrenaline's wearing off, and it's kind of
Anyone's left. So
Drinking my
there you
second
go.
health potion now.
Sorry, guys.
I'm gonna go stretch my neck for a second. I'll be back if I see them moving.
Okay.
I have
I own
another
up
needed.
partial potion.
How difficult are we wanting to keep up until the boss fight?
We're gonna go with kind of very spread out lichens. Less pack mentality now. They are kind of using this keep to feed and hunger, and to rest.
So more
they'll
like
have-
just kind of use people in cycles, not everybody all at once.
Correct.
Okay. It's also rather tight spaces, so you can't really have a swarm.
If they're careful about it, they can take very few injuries if they play this right.
Should we allow them, given the layout of the area allows for a
At
lot of
least until the
sneaking?
boss.
Well, given that there's a lot of sneaking and possibility, given the layout of the place, should we allow them to potentially do quiet takedowns to, like, get them off guard?
You've acquired several bandages and basic tourniquets to treat natural wounds, and 3 potions, one of each. Correct. 2 until sickness. Okay, I'm sorry, Ari. What were you saying?
What I was suggesting was, given the layout of the place and it having a lot of like places for people to hide or sneak, that they could potentially try to surprise attack some of them to more or less make fights much easier if they're careful.
Correct.
about
Yeah,
it.
they could go more of a stealth route, assassinate, or at least do damage to them.
Yeah. It was more of like letting them have the ability to do so if they actually try to.
Yeah, for sure. Always reward ideas.
Yeah. In the other places, it's been rather difficult as they've always been ambushes, but this time they'll be spawned in advance.
Hannah's big braining right now.
I had my first aid. Patient, the name of the patient 0 was Brightmoor.
Brightmoor. Yes.
Yeah.
Right, we know that.
So you wanted to make sure that that was in your notes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brightmoor, the Brightmoors were in Whitmore Manor. Which is strange, but hey. Okay. Edgar was there. He said he was there for helping a friend.
What friend?
That's my question.
The intellect character.
If he sent us here, he must have known the condition of the place. I think we're just set up into a trap. That or he wanted us to kill the vampire here. Either way, we did someone's dirty work. Or lived through a trap.
If he knew that there was like an elder feral thingy over here, he could have warned us.
Maybe he didn't want to. Or maybe he knew he wouldn't come here. If we did, maybe wanted us to kill it. The vampires don't necessarily like ferals either. Maybe it was blood.
Oh, thank you.
Could have. The vampires don't help us. We got lucky with ours. Are you going back for more?
Vials, yes. I know the potions are bad.
Okay. Just so you know, the rune is scratched to shit.
Good. That'll hamper it from being used again. I'm carrying these empty vials just to have.
Okay, well, are we in?
Note, Cortez has taken some of the bad potions from the supplies, emptied them out to keep the vials for just vial having purposes.
Noted.
I fucked them up good.
If it's extremely bloody, get rid of it.
Yeah.
Professor, you want to
Because
burn
there's
it?
Burn it.
because we're not sure if it's our blood or if it's their blood.
Yeah. You look really hot today.
I'm a big boy now.
That's a good thing.
That is
terrible.
It burns off all the blood.
You're doing great.
Everybody's alright. Spare with the big bad wolf.
Once cut her
Keep it up, alright?
man. I'm gonna write my mom a
I was gonna say, if I go to hell, I better see you there too.
Did you have medical with you?
Please don't go to hell.
They were.
I don't know. I'm not in charge of my ticket, unfortunately.
I don't think any of us are, unfortunately.
Val would nice.
Medkit back.
Just make sure you do it.
I'm still here.
Approve.
Can you do that for normal vampires?
Do what?
Hey,
I mean,
here.
tell where they are,
Sorry,
yeah.
one sec. There we go. Now I can hear.
Do it.
What's up, Lich?
See if there's anyone here.
Sorry, I was just saying from earlier, I've been bit twice by werewolves. Should I be worried about anything?
Infection at most. It'll need thoroughly cleaned.
Please hold.
He's
He
over
is
there.
talking
Hi,
to
Ari.
somebody.
Oh, this is fair.
He's
Sorry.
here.
Apologies.
You're needed by these two.
Oh,
God.
He is trying to look around for vampires. Do we see any around here?
You've thoroughly destroyed the vampires within the vicinity.
Nothing farther than 100 yards.
Good. We can talk clearly. That one can turn invisible.
Don't you think?
I think we were here to. I think he sent us here to destroy evidence.
As a specific note, how they were checking not just for the ferals, but also for Edgar specifically.
Alec, would Edgar be chilling anywhere nearby, or would he have left already?
I'd say he's still at the manor.
Is he still at the manor? Okay. Is that 100 yards? Am I stupid?
100 yards is not super far.
Okay, yeah.
I'd probably say 100 yards would be like maybe the length of the path from gate to gate along
Literally
the
a football field.
Yeah, they would not have sensed Edgar.
But they were mostly checking if he was within the vicinity so that they could talk about him without him hearing.
Fair, yeah.
Training paid off.
See, by the way, her back is all like tore up.
Nice wind flap you got there, Hannah. Trying to show off a little more back.
Welcome back, Butcher.
Well, you know, gotta show off my tattoo somewhere.
Cortez and
Scouts are available, otherwise they're away.
Morgan's senses don't exactly sense where they are in the 100 yards, but rather just kind of pings them.
Yeah, it's more of like, is there something of note in the vicinity?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for our info.
Yeah. Yeah. Which was mostly what they were interested in. They didn't care necessarily where.
Yeah.
Who do you want to go?
I have some
Down my side.
I can't.
There, she's
Tell me this.
Looks like they're getting rid of it out.
They are indeed.
Yeah. So up in the keep, we'll probably do like room-to-room clearing. And the rooms are so small, it doesn't make sense to do a shit ton in each room. But I think like
I'd say
one in every couple rooms, two in
max
some of the big
in a
rooms.
room.
Yeah, just like scattered here and there, so that they have maybe like 6 fights in there, small fights, leading up to the
werewolves?
final boss. Yes, werewolves.
Werewolves only.
And then when they get to the final boss, it'll be sort of their final leg. Because they're pretty fucked up.
And potentially set up some of those rooms so that if they snuck in, they could potentially get a surprise engagement and severely cut down how long it takes to kill them.
They're resting, so you can have them like laying down, making like sleepy noises, EP noises, and then just gives them the opportunity to try to sneak past or just stab in their sleep.
We'll set up scenes, so like we'll have werewolves like gorging themselves on meat, snoozing, maybe infighting, just generally kind of oblivious to these people entering their domain. That'll give them some opportunities to be inventive.
Yeah, it's also possible. We could even have a couple. Some of the rooms where we have multiple, we could even have 1 or 2 that are like very far along in the sickness, so they're just kind of fucked up.
Yeah, like they're fighting plagued ones.
Well, no, every werewolf here is plagued. We're just not using those models because they don't have combat.
Oh, okay.
The deeper we go in, we'll have them like kind of just out of it and very deluded and sick, almost like bashing their heads against the wall.
Like kind of like a insane asylum sort of things.
Exactly.
Yeah. There is a small group coming out of the church. It is Hoshi, Blair, Dars, and Bile. They are going up the hill towards the keep.
Okay, roger that. I'll follow them. Conf, you stay put in the cathedral.
Copy.
Yorm, are you in your Lycan model? Can you give us some howls? Distant ones. Thank you.
Okay, wait. Dan, there are people that are going to be coming up. You're going to be in view if you sitting like that.
Yeah, I'm sleeping. Am I not supposed to?
Oh no,
you can sleep.
Okay, it's just it looked like you were floating.
They're coming up.
There you go. That's better.
I'm gonna DM them. Upon the bridge. The bunch of you stop. There are sounds from this keep. Numerous sounds. Breathing, some scraping, slicing, feeding, some snoring.
This place is full.
This might be their base.
Retreat for the children. Let's go.
Okay, they're returning.
All right. Information the very least.
Oh, they were just about to hear you snoring. Dang it. I should have let them come up on you. My bad.
It's okay. They can continue snoring when they come in later.
Fair.
And possibly trip over them. Those who are in the keep just now should be good to kind of relax for a bit. You were out of sight.
I'm not sure I can RP sleep for very long.
No worries, yeah. Take it easy.
Do you think you would character bleed and IRL sleep?
That'd be wonderful. Such dedication.
Be just pharaohs of anything.
Listen, wouldn't be the first time someone RP slept so well that they actually fell asleep.
Big keep up there. There's a lot in there. Definitely wolves. Bile saw one. We heard scratching, we heard snoring. Big place. Probably their base of operations.
Inform Blazeheart and the rest of the team.
They both have they must have gone down to the forest, hunting for deer and hen. Maybe at some point they lost their way under the few dwarf and
I got bad news.
No one told me Coretta could sing.
Okay, that's bad news.
Right?
Fucking of them. Large kids, stolen, whatever.
Greta, you got an amazing voice. You got that.
Can we gather them in one spot?
Well, it's a big key.
Okay, the appropriate response is thank you.
Place.
We have one more Wolfsbane bomb.
We singing out here?
Yeah, thank you.
What are we trying to? Are we trying to get into the keep, sir?
That's what
Hey, Coretta.
Or what's the objective, sir?
You got some energy in you for one,
The keep is where they kept patient zero, white or Brightmoor. So we can get in there if we have the ability to. I would like to.
Too long we sing her.
And what were you saying? What's the
Now
what was in the
there are
way?
some who will remember
Credit.
that.
Anyway.
Lots of ferals.
Yes.
A lot of fans, yeah.
A horde? Okay, we've got horde in the way.
It's a lot.
Mixed it, right? They're fighting each other?
Or is it mostly like?
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Professor, do you think we can handle it?
We should grab the giants right, move them to a certain spot and get that wolf bomb. Maybe.
Wolfbane bomb's gonna work against the werewolves, not the pharaohs.
I could give it to Hoshi.
I'm learning how to.
Hoshi apparently has a silver bomb.
Wild and
Yeah, this still hasn't been
Again, those will both work against werewolves, but the ferals will
really do throw
the
I
vampires.
think the silver is slightly effective against the ferals. Vampires.
I only have one tiny though. Yeah, they only go in the small area though. Those are much less of a
Ask Biles.
We do it for chanting.
Have a
We do
little
it for
bag of silver that
casting
I-
magic.
You mentioned you
Do
saw
all of
it.
it.
Was feral or a werewolf?
Just the powder that you just
Yeah.
Just looked like a werewolf.
It's like with my
you know,
axe.
throwing in their eyes.
It didn't look exactly feral from what I saw.
I keep it for an absolute emergency.
T-Saw was a
Yeah,
werewolf.
hold on to that.
You talking about that thing I gave you?
We might need that fight.
up to you.
Might need all that power for
I think we're
fight.
but
So
our
how?
powerhouses
If we're
are
gonna
down. At least one of them.
Only had to use it once so
If they
far.
go,
Yes.
Haven't had to use much. Talking about
if they go full in with trying to kite them and bomb them, that's just totally gonna void their opportunity for any of the stealth. So
Yes. I might flavor them some things to just give them a hint to maybe take it carefully. And not
Take
bomb-
it slow and
they should be able to
quietish.
see in the first room we have somebody sleeping. So
Yeah.
if they
Very
if
much
they,
that
if
should
they
be a
see
good
that,
sign.
If they see that and still decide to go loud, I think we just kind of fuck them up.
I mean, at that point, you can only give them so many hints without outright telling them, hey, maybe do quiet.
Yeah, I mean, we literally had them hear a snoring wolf, and they're gonna go see one. So if they
Like, character
they still go
choices
crazy
are
at that, we
character
just fuck 'em up,
choices.
yeah.
Consequences. I don't think that should affect the numbers, but it would basically mean they're all alert now. If they do that.
Oh, you bitch.
Give it a shot.
I love you. I'm sorry.
Give her a good back rub.
grab my
We
hand.
gotta make sure.
Squeeze me.
We need to bring everyone, bring them along.
Yeah, Dars felt the effects of it also, except it was not as defined.
I thought my back was numb. I guess the fuck not.
Believe me, it's a bitch.
Fuck, it's hot.
Bile.
Was very full.
Bile. Hi. Meet your palm like you're kneading
Then it
dough.
might not be a case then. We might not be able to.
We might need to bring the rest of the academy.
Oh, baker, nice. Fucking love bread.
I don't.
He's needing your back, not your buns.
If we do go in,
You know what, at this point, I'm gonna take my chances with the license.
there is no way to get all the injured out.
Okay, but if you die out there because you decide to solo it, I'm getting your gun.
Damn.
Alright, cool. Thanks. Too bad we have to stop.
Arms troop.
Actually, ironically, when I die, it does debind from me, so you can take it.
The objective
Okay, cool.
was
I'll keep
to
that in
deal with
mind.
Garm's crew and get them away from Withermourne.
I need to wipe
But
my
you don't
face.
get the blueprints, those go back
Well,
to
the
you.
question is, has the ferals we've been
I
dealing
mean,
with
I'm not
gone
taking the
through?
blueprints.
I'm fucking
Take them.
dripping.
We haven't stopped to ask.
Thank you.
You're melting?
I mean, you shout
Well, they
Garm
kinda
for
just
president
open
or
up.
mayor, whatever, and see if they attack him.
Like the top.
Hi, I wish it was for a good reason.
That would be very amusing.
As the snowman would put it.
I'm sorry.
Well, keep it cold. Give me a cold shoulder. Keep yourself cold.
We had too many ferals, and we need to head back to Fallbrook and request the entire
You ain't
academy
melting on
come
me,
for the siege.
Right.
You've the wolf's bane.
That's my decision. We're
Yes,
gonna
they
head
do.
back to Fallbrook.
Let's go then.
We're heading back to Fallbrook, Professor?
Hold on to it. You want me to hold on to it?
Oh. Okay.
Don't know.
They think they're too injured to proceed.
Okay.
I think what I heard them say is that they want to bring everybody
Oh
in,
boy.
which might
That
be
we worked some
difficult on
plans, but
the kind of makes, if they do that, that's kind of a little difficult for the tight spaces.
well, we'll see. How much can this map hold? 32. Actually, 32 is hard cap.
Yeah, so we wouldn't
That's
actually be
not-
able to do that.
So that's like 7 more than we have right now.
Yeah, they couldn't bring everybody.
We could see if we can find, since they haven't even actually gone into it, we could find another map that has
Yeah,
a
we
bigger
could-
capacity for the
really.
actual keep part.
Fair, yeah, we can
I mean,
find
is
a-
there some kind of exposition that they might... I was going to say, how badly does that mess up things? I mean, they can do it if they want.
I think just
bad, it's fine.
our disappointment of not seeing
Sure,
Sean
I don't know.
tonight will be that. They're being very cautious, so.
And of course, if they're bringing everyone else,
They
that
do
means that I
have-
will not be able to help you all.
I think they do have like there's at least 3 that I would call critical, and there's several others that are pretty badly injured. So it is fair.
They're being smart. Yep.
I mean,
they're
it's
being
not
smart.
an improper
It's,
call. It's just, you know.
Yeah, functionally, there's something like we added it to the tactical care book at one point when we reworked the books. But basically, when you have one person down on a mission like this, it's called like combat effectiveness.
And you technically have 2 for every critical person.
Yep.
So are we gonna
Every
try
person
to
that's
make them do what they learned for retreating.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, for every person who's down, you need another to take care of them, so you're effectively down 2 every time you lose 1. So functionally, they're down 8.
Do we want a last Edgar scene?
Yeah, perhaps down by in the town square or something. We should also harass them a little bit with werewolves. Maybe even actually, they've cleared out most of the werewolves. I think maybe harassing them with
Yeah.
vampires.
No
here and
more
there.
fights. I don't think so.
Did you say no more fights, or we are harassing?
I don't. They're pretty injured, so no more fights.
If they are
Gotcha. So
if they are committing to leaving, let them.
Alright, so that's pretty much the end then.
That is pretty much the end.
Now-
Do I have a few that want to play some werewolves, dead werewolves that Edgar has killed?
Sure.
Okay. Could you guys find Alec and find a good spot in the plaza and just make a scene?
And I mean, Edgar can fully react to the fact that they didn't go to the manor.
Alec, you're gonna smell blood on the air, so feel free to act a bit thirsty around them.
Is it faster to your respawn?
Where's town square?
Where we came up out of the crypt, that statue.
So, here's my conundrum. If they are asking to come back and like bring in the whole academy,
Sorry, let me finish
that's
this real
fine.
quick. Don't do it on the plaza. Do it near where they met the hunters. So near that.
The
Oh my god, do we want to make them walk? I was gonna say like we meet them at the square and then we let them fade to black when they get there, because that's like a 30-minute walk.
Well, I have a feeling they're just gonna do a right and not head towards the square, because the caravan's in view before the plaza.
It's
So that's why I'm
possible.
saying.
We could
form
be
the scene
there
near there.
at that Y, yeah, not all the way at the caravan.
Yeah, we won't have them walk all the way to spawn. We'll have them interact with Edgar, and then when they finish, we'll end them down that pathway. Sorry, Sean. You can play your big bad.
Yeah, it was like practicing
Another time, sir.
the slow rise and stuff.
I mean, you get first dibs if
Sorry,
or
Shauna.
when they come back.
It's fine. I know what you're about to say, those X.
We'll try to find a better map as well for that keep.
Yeah, I mean it would be a cool map. It is just literally the only issue at this point is if they come back with the whole academy, it is a 32 hard cap.
Yeah.
And we would not fit them. But yeah,
Well,
thankfully
if you
they
like that keep, can't we just find it and then just shove it into a world?
I couldn't think we rip it. Yeah, though if we're also scaling up for whole academy, I also feel like a bigger map would be good too.
Okay, we can take a look at it. It's fine. I think it's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Roger that.
I was going to say the keep portion would have to be scaled. Here's my conundrum, is that like I feel bad about if I participated as Risei on that front now, because I know what's in there, so I kind of.
That goes for yeah.
I'm not sure how.
Several folks as well.
Good for you, my brain.
And well, at least for that, the spoilers will probably change a little bit to accommodate.
True.
The full team, and there's
Yeah, it'd be a different layout, different plan. We'd have to plan
Well,
it more like.
I'm not worried about the layout. I'm more worried about the lore.
Yeah.
You just don't act like you know.
Yeah, you get to be surprised. What? You get to be like me.
Yeah.
I found a slime model
No
recently
way.
that has the Awuga eyes as like as an emote, and it just imagined Rise doing that exact face because of that.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose it's more just, I mean, if it's a different map, then I don't have to worry about knowing where the lore's hidden. So, I suppose that's okay.
The real lore, the true lore were the life-altering injuries that we made along the way.
Now, I suppose the question would be, would it be another Flex episode, or would it be on a Saturday if it's going to be Whole Academy?
Not
Probably-
sure yet. I'm
feel
gonna
like
want
it
to think on it. To be fair,
Yeah. I feel like it
This is-
shouldn't be this Saturday, but yeah.
it's gonna need
Yeah.
to be relatively soon.
At the very
We
least, they
can't
need
let
to
it
be able to
sit.
talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we shall see.
Alright, I'm gonna DM them something up above. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna say there are feral vampires like flying above them, headed towards like the most recent blood.
Yes.
AKA the opposite direction they were going.
Also, Stealth, did you hear? We got an update to WoW Exporter. I like to think of it as the AA update.
Oh yeah.
I was trying to get a model out of it, and I found a bug that had never been encountered with the developers, where it got into an endless loop of trying to fill RAM and capping out CPU because of a really big dungeon. And they fixed it within like an hour, which was cool.
Nice. Yeah, I've been helping find things for Hal when he asks me.
I've been unofficially thinking of it as the AA update.
We're gonna get sued. They're gonna make us connect our VR chat accounts to PlayStation Network.
Oh no. Okay. Alright, is that good position?
Yeah, we were
In
asking,
front-
or I was asking, if you want us to like
Oh,
false
come way
battle
closer than
for a
that.
bit.
Try to come. I guess you're already set up over there, never mind.
You guys have time to adjust a little bit.
Yeah, if you want to run closer to where I am real quick, just for the sake of... Yeah, because it's such a long walk. Because then we can, when they start walking off in that direction, we can do the fade to black.
Okay, they're entering the town once again.
Alright, set up
yeah.
right there where you are now.
Yeah, wherever you are, just stop.
And if you're all dead, just drop.
Let's hit the streets.
Drop to the ground if you're meant to be dead. You're visible now. Just drop where you are.
You guys are good. You're about to turn the corner.
Alright, thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, guys.
Well, that was quicker than I expected. How'd it go?
Unfortunately, we didn't make it all the way to the keep. I think we'll need the full academy in order to take it because there's a lot of ferals apparently in there, and we have injured.
Best to play it cautious. You say you have injured. Are you all covered on healing supplies?
We could use a potion or two.
No potions, but I have more than
It is possible that they might have gotten a wrong impression about how many werewolves were inside there from people talking about it. Might have scared them off.
You have to understand, it's my preferred way of feeling.
Relax.
I'm joking.
Did you just kill that werewolf?
I did. I mean, it was dead for a little bit.
It's possible, but to be fair, they are very fucked up. Coretta has to be carried, and Augusta is limping and barely moving.
Yes.
So if they took both of them into that boss fight, one of them had a very good chance of dying.
Our commander, and then request that the full academy come out in force to take the keep.
You all made it out.
I would have given it like a higher than 50% of one of them dying. So.
Safe travels, you all.
Kick. Well, that ain't good. Oh, you may speed it up. I'm gonna lean you against me a bit more.
More time to destroy evidence. I mean, what?
Indeed, Edgar will find the keep untouched, still filled with lichens. New lichens, actually, Garm's troop, but very heavily diseased and...
I'm gonna fade them to black real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it real quick. I'm coming up.
The Grayscale is global, so...
They're right there.
Are they at least together?
I'll wait till they get to the edge of the path. Nisha's gonna catch up too.
I thought we were gonna go to the great. Oh, this is the way out. Never mind.
This is the way out.
Never mind.
There we go. Yeah, once they're all good back together.
Initially, to avoid a majority of the werewolves on the initial. We were able to do that, fighting the ferals, and then coming out and going to the manor.
Right.
Lichens, you can disappear.
Yeah, but
Thank you, guys.
Sorry, we'll just get one more vial of blood.
Understood. Ascension. I was hoping
one of you guys.
Dilator.
Well done.
Oh yeah, I'm assuming they didn't move as well.
Alright, so how many logs do you want to before we
Who's driving this log?
Let's do it all before we start drinking more syrups.
I'd like to
To me, that's a day and a half back.
Oh, you're right. Look, I've been caught up in the moment, okay?
It looks like it says beer right there.
Fuck.
Well, technically, mission failed. The ultimate thing that they were looking to get here, they did not get yet. So, until they come back, technically this mission is a failure.
Never mind. I'm stupid.
Let's keep going.
I'm thinking stupid.
Oh.
And with that, the party leaves. Siding on the side of caution to leave with their injured and not progress further, risking their lives. As the lasting howls sound, the party makes their way back, undisturbed to Fallbrook, battered and beaten. Well done, everybody.
Oh my god.
Congrats!
Guards down. Well done.
The first official retreat, I think, ever.
Congrats! Technical mission abandoned. Mission abandoned. They took it. They hit abandoned quest in quest log.
Everyone's saying you guys have all grown, so clap.
Scratchy scratches your knee.
No
You know what?
Yeah, I mean,
we weren't prepared to go into the dungeon of Shadowfang Keep yet. It's fine.
Yeah, you're only
we gotta get the rest of the party.
You have to level up some